backdrop.
You like it?
Yeah, it's cool.
Thanks.
White shirt, Gracie Walton, black wall, and little hint of the proven in the background.
Yeah. Am I like the right way? I fit.
No, but if I don't want to mess your camera up, if you're fine like that, you're fine like that.
Do you want me to try?
Sure. Yeah. Why not?
Okay. Wait, I don't want to get like cut.
Congrats on the new gym, by the way.
Thank you. It's pretty cool. All right.
It's crazy cool.
Is that better?
Yeah. I like the way you treat. Yeah, that's great. Thank you. I like the way you treat it too, like a brand new car. It's like everything's perfect. Everything has to go back.
Yeah. I feel like if you don't do that, then everything gets fucked up way quicker.
How did that come about?
So there was a few stages. So it's on my parents' property.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to live there in like a granny flat down the back because it's like 5 acres. And so it's the shed that's connected to the granny flat. And basically it's just like was an old horse stable that was used as like my dad's shed growing up. And no one's used it in years. And so I had this vision of like cutting down the walls and turning it into like an open space and just using it as a gym. And yeah, when I started CrossFit, I had like one room of it and it was like water damaged and stuff. So I couldn't keep equipment in there. And then just recently I was like, fuck it. I'm going to go all in and get some equipment and do it. And then a equipment place in Perth called Kinta, I spoke to them and they like jumped on board and like kitted me out. So they basically did everything.
So that place as a kid for you was like full of like shovels and cobwebs and hay bales and.
Well, no hail, but yeah, it was like cobwebs. It's like super old, like dust. We had to like grind the concrete kind of down as well, like take down walls. Yeah, it's hectic.
But you don't live on the property anymore?
No, so I moved in with Zayn. But then the granny flat like still has my stuff in it. So we kind of like moved a little bit back into there. So it has like half of our stuff and then half of my stuff is with Zayn.
Oh, okay. All right. Does that stress you out? Do you feel like you're in transition? Like you're like constantly moving or no, you like it?
No, it's fine.
You're not fully committed to Zayn. You could escape at any moment.
I mean, I was fully with Zayn and now I'm like kind of half my stuff is between, but we still train at our other gym heaps too.
Is that like an affiliate, like a real gym, like with people in it and stuff?
Yeah, it's a real gym.
You know what I meant. Like, yeah. Cool. And in that proven video, when I think of Aussies, I think of you guys as like crazy social people. But in that video, you kind of allude to the fact, are you a country girl? Like you just said, it's on 5 acres. You like your alone time?
Yeah, I love like being alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in that place with the 5 acres, is that where you grew up?
Yeah, that's our family home. So it's like alone, but I have 5 siblings. So it's like not alone.
Wow. Holy cow. And do they work out with you?
No.
No.
I have one older brother that sometimes will come and join me. But they all got like their own things going on. My brothers love like fishing and camping. So they're usually out fishing and diving.
How old are you, Gracie?
I just turned 25.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thanks.
God, everyone's so young.
Young?
Yeah. That doesn't feel young to you?
I think maybe compared to you, but I feel like.
Oh, good point. I'm double your age. Yeah, good point.
But no, I feel like maybe it is still young, but I feel like it's scary. It just keeps getting older and older.
Yeah. It does. That's true.
But I feel like you're still like, I feel like I'm still 20 or like even younger. I'm still like 18.
I know, me too. I feel like I'm 14.
I feel like that's never going to go away though.
I feel like you shouldn't leave the house without parental supervision.
Yeah.
Hey, does Zayn feel that way too? Does he feel young or is he more of the parent in the relationship?
Ooh, I don't know. I feel like he would be pretty young. I feel like I'm the parent in the relationship.
Oh, wow. So a young parent, young single mom. Hey,
Yeah.
what? And then you got a wiener dog.
Yeah, we got 2.
I saw one in the video. They're adorable. How did you choose on that dog? How'd you land on that?
Ooh. I actually don't know. Honestly, I think Zayn kind of like tipped me towards it somehow because growing up on a farm and stuff, we've never had like small dogs. We always have like bigger dogs. So I never really saw myself getting like a small dog. And then
Mhm.
when I was like dating Zayn, there was this thing where we just talked about like sausage dogs and how they were cute. And then my Instagram was just filled with sausage dogs. And then I just went and bought one. I think it was just impulsive, but I'm glad I did.
Have you ever talked to Colton about getting one of his dogs?
No, only because he's in America and I don't know how that works for like getting them back to Australia. But he's a super cute.
Yeah, yeah, I feel that way too. He's like 3,000. No, he's probably like 1,500 miles or 2,000 miles from me. I want one too, but I'm like, how the fuck am I going to get that dog to me? FedEx him.
Yeah,
Uh, and,
literally.
and how was that? I had Great Danes and for like 15 years, and then I switched to a little tiny 14-pound dog too. I thought I would never like it, and then I fell in love with it, and I'm like, oh, this is easy.
Yeah. I feel like it's so good because like if we're like tired on a rest day and we're like, I don't want to go for a walk or whatever, like they don't need it. They can just run up and down the stairs at home and like they're cooked. So
And you
it's
can
good.
pick their poops up like this. You know what I mean? You put the little bag on your hand, and you're just like, that's it. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't need to be like, oh, I need a shovel, fucking
Yeah.
face mask.
I know. And also like when we had bigger dogs, like putting them in the car and stuff, like they would just mess up the car so quickly. And I feel like our dogs, we literally have a bed in the back and they just both sit in it. Like they fit perfectly.
Who's gonna watch them when you're gone?
Zane's dad, he's so good with them.
Does he have dogs?
No, he doesn't have like any dogs or any other like I don't want to say responsibility, but like he's so invested in our dogs. It's like he helps us look after them. It's so cool. It's a little dynamic thing we got on. He like takes them to the gym with him as well.
Okay, so you like it because they're your babies, and you don't want just like some dickhead who's not doesn't care about the dogs watching them.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's the biggest stress for me is like when we leave, Zane and I are like, if he's not like around, we're like, what do we do? But because he's mainly around all the time, like it just takes all the stress away.
My wife was obsessed about our dogs. And then people would tell me, "Hey, man, you guys need to have kids. That's the sign. That's the sign." And I'm like, "Oh, you're full of shit. You're full of shit." And then we had kids, and I was like, "Now I'm convinced." I was like, "That really was the sign." Because as soon as we got the kids, the dog like got like 20% the attention it used to get. Do you think that they're like little surrogate kids you and Zayn are practicing on?
I mean, yeah, it's a good way to see like how your partner like treats them and like how invested he is in them and stuff. It's pretty cool to watch.
You guys gonna have kids?
Yeah, I think one day. I don't think we're old enough yet. I feel like I said, I'm still like I feel like I'm 18. I feel
Yeah.
like I'm still way too young. And I don't know if that will ever go away, but as well like I feel like I want to be more further along in my life. I feel like I've
Yeah.
only just started life.
Yeah. My wife had her first kid when she was 39.
Okay, yeah.
I
Same.
was
My
40.
mum was like mid 30s as well.
No shit. Is that old for Australia?
Um, I don't really know. I feel like people these days are having kids really young. Well, like I say young, but like low 20s, which is pretty young.
Yeah, totally. Do you have? I mean, I have my friends who I went to college and high school with. Their kids are already in college. My kids are like 8.
Yeah, that's bizarre. I feel like I have another account on Instagram that is just people from high school and stuff, and every time I go onto it, I just see like another announcement of like pregnancy, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
Another gender reveal party.
Yeah.
Uh, and so if you normally train by yourself and then you come to Proven, how are you adapting there? That's where you're at, right? You're in Tennessee right now.
Yeah. We're at Proven. I actually thought about this before we came over, and I was a little bit stressed because I feel like being around people like is something that I've needed to work on, and I feel like I'm an emotional person. So being here, I've like learned so much, and I guess being with like Tia and all that has been like such a good lesson. And I feel like I've adapted really quickly to being around everyone, and it's actually been a lot better than I thought it would be.
Do you not like all the like social nuances, like feeling you have to like smile at people and make eye contact and say hi, and it's just the fact of worrying about the minutia of social interaction?
Yeah, I think.
Because you used the word social exhaustion, and I was like, oh, I totally get that. I don't like to. I mean, I like to interact, but I don't like to interact. It's weird.
Yeah, I think, like I said, like being on, not a country girl, but like I like being alone. So I like to have that time where I could just be away from everyone. But then at the same time, I'm also learning to adapt to like being around people. I think it's a good kind of a skill to have to
Yeah.
like, I I
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
skill, but yeah, I think as I become more in the sport, I'll learn how to like control it better and not let it exhaust me as much. I'm getting there.
When you take the floor, do you feel like you're having a little mini panic attack?
No, that's one thing I don't mind. If it's like a competition and it's not people actually interacting, they're just like watching, then it's fine.
What if you had to speak in front of a crowd? Would that freak you out?
Oh yeah, I'd poop my pants.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that feeling too. Like, I'll start visualizing myself actually running away. Like, I'll see myself running out of the place.
Yeah, I'll actually like start talking, but like different words will just come out my mouth. It's really bad. It's happened before.
You get there. Maybe it's also good too because you get there. The videos coming out of Proven right now are absolutely amazing. I mean, it's just a group of animals. You got Tia there, you got Ricky there, Maddie, Olivia, Jay. There's some new girl there from South Africa I'd never seen before,
Yeah, Christina.
Christina. Um, Maybe it's also because they're just focused on what they're doing too, so you don't feel this obligation. You're with like-minded people.
Yeah, I think as well, like I think I said in the video, like we're all versing each other in a way, but because there's so many different levels of people on different workouts and skill pieces, you never feel like you're left out or like it's not toxic because you just kind of go with someone your level on that thing. It's like, okay, I'm just with you because you're helping me on this one thing. And it's like, because everyone has so many like strengths and things they need to work on, it's like there's always a group to go with. And it's so cool. Like, I've never experienced this many like athletes train together. And yeah, it's just really cool.
And of the highest level. And of the highest level, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like, I don't see anyone who can be any higher than this, to be honest.
Hey, how is Zayn handling it? I know does he still have games aspirations?
Yeah, yeah, he does. Obviously, he had surgery, and then like after he had his pec surgery, his goal wasn't even to come back and do Torian. It was to do Down Under, which is in October, I think. So for
Mhm.
him to even qualify for Torian is like way ahead of schedule. So I know that he like didn't make the games this year and stuff, but like he should like be proud that he made Torian because that's way better than what he had planned.
And did anyone else bring their significant other to the camp besides you?
Um, Obviously Jay and Maddie are like together, and then I think Michelle, Ricky's partner, she's going to be here soon, and I think a few others have their partners coming. So yeah, I just brought Zayn with me from the start, so that's the only
And
difference.
is that okay? Do people accept that? Does he go with you to all the trainings?
Yeah, he because obviously they have like um a really big space. He can just train while I'm training, and he's actually been jumping in with the guys for some things, which has been cool, a good experience for him.
And do you think they're cool with that? Or you think that they're like whispering behind his back, who the
No,
who's this
they're
new
so
kid?
inclusive here, and like to be honest, if there's a problem, they're not one to whisper behind your back. They'll straight up be like, "Yo, this needs to change," or "Do this instead." Like that. That's the best thing is like there's no one like whispering behind each other's backs.
Very clear communication.
Yeah.
And your coach is Kiefer?
Yeah.
And how is that? Because his other athlete that's his girlfriend, right?
Oh yeah, Kyra. Yeah.
Kyra. How is that? I was tripping on that in the videos. I was thinking, I wonder how she handles that he's your coach, but he's also her coach.
I don't know. I feel like if your partner was a coach, that's just something you'd have to, like, that's their job, right?
Right.
So you just got to like respect that that's their job. You can't get like I don't know. I haven't really thought about that before, to be honest.
Because she has to share him.
Yeah. I'm sure they've spoken about it. If there's any problems, I'm sure they've had conversations. But I don't know. I feel like if Zayn was a coach and he had athletes, I feel like I would just respect him coaching them and trying to get the best out of them. Because if your athlete succeeds, you succeed as well. So I would want the best for them.
I'm just thinking, there's so few athletes who make it to the games, only 30, right?
Yeah.
And then what if like there's a workout and I mean you're going against her, you're competing against her.
Yeah. Well,
that's good. You haven't experienced anything weird. You're not like, yo, dude. Or I the truth is I would guess that he would overcompensate and be nicer to you than to her, actually, so that it doesn't appear that way.
Well, I wouldn't say he's overly nice to me, but no, I think you've brought more attention to this than there needs to be. I think it's pretty simple. And maybe I'll speak to them about it, but I don't know. We've never had any issues, and I think, like I said, like the communication's the most important thing. If there was ever something, like if Kyra was ever uncomfortable, I'm sure she would just tell me or tell Kiefer, and he could communicate that to me. Because obviously Kiefer coaches Zayn as well, so we're like a little duo.
Yeah. Yeah, duo. I like it. Sevon gonna fuck her up before the games. Okay, scratch that thought. Sevon starting drama. No, I'm just curious about the dynamics. Okay.
No, that's not gonna fuck me up before the games. What do you mean? The only thing is, like, last year, Kyra and I were both competing, and so Kiefer got Kyra's coach's pass, and Zayn could have mine, but because Kyra just missed out this year, like now.
Oh, she didn't make it this year?
No, she missed out at one point.
Oh, I thought she was going. Okay.
But so now it's almost worse because now Zayn doesn't get my coach's pass, and I have to like buy him a ticket. So it's like it's not like it's like, yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally.
It's worse. Totally.
Hey, that's interesting. So when you're warming up and stuff, you won't have him this year.
Yeah, I actually don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I'm not gonna see him as much.
Have you ever done a competition where it's like that? At this level?
I mean, at Torian, he has his own events to focus on, so he kinda like it's not gonna be like I'm gonna be crying at the back because he's not there, but it would be a shame that I can't experience as much like intimate behind the scenes with him. But I guess we'll see.
And yesterday, Dave posted a picture of the pegboard. How are you on that?
I'm actually okay. We'll see. Did you see the lines?
No.
There was like little lines on the pegboard, like the orange lines. So I'm thinking there's like rounds. I think a challenging part for me is the legless ones. So I was thinking like maybe he'll do like one round of like legless with normal ones, but I don't know. See up the top?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good eye.
But I don't know. I'm okay with pegboards, but I've never used the like plexi. So I don't know if that's different, but
as I recall, I don't know what it's going to be like after a bunch of people use it. I have those actually at my house. The old ones from the games, I ended up with those at my house, and they're really and if you use your feet, they're really sticky. I mean, you just stick right to them. What do you have they ever had legless pegboards at the games?
Apparently I was speaking to someone about this before. I think it was 2022 when they had all that crossover skipping and stuff. It was like a cut, and it was the peg the legless was only the last round, so only 5 athletes did it.
Wow. Okay. I don't remember that. Yeah, legless is significantly different.
Yeah. So, but that pegboard's pretty long, so I assumed that if they did it, they would only do the legless to the bottom line. But I don't know. You never know with the games.
Yeah, it is pretty long. What do you think about all the events being released? Are you excited about that? Do you like to see them?
Yeah. Like it, to be honest, it doesn't really bother me. It's good that like they released like certain skills like the crossovers and stuff. Like we knew that was coming, but like you can get good touches on it. So obviously like now the pegboards, you can get some more touches on it because you definitely know what's coming, rather than like spreading out and like just doing a little bit of each skill.
And Kiefer will alter the actual programming and training you guys are doing based
He
on.
will probably dedicate certain stuff to it. Yeah.
And do you know do you, when you see your schedule, do you know all the workouts you're going to do during training, or you get there in the morning and then they reveal it to you?
I kind of know for the day. Like we won't just like test every single workout the same day. We'll have like a specific day for like specific things.
And what about the ropes? When you these crossovers, is it really important that you use your own rope?
Yeah, I mean, it helps if you have your like if we're allowed to use our own rope. I think it makes it a lot harder if we've all got to like go out there and use that one type of rope, considering like people have trained on certain ropes all year round.
And it looks like they do have a rope sponsor, right? That Velites or Velites.
So yeah, I'm
So
not sure. I'm not sure what the go is going to be with that, but
when you see that, do you go out and start buying all their ropes, or when you get to Proven, do they have all their ropes there so you can test them out?
yeah, I think Proven have a partnership with them, so they've got the ropes there, and we do get to try them, which is cool.
In the morning, what is your schedule like during training? Does everyone show up to the gym at the same time? Is it like, okay, all athletes arrive here at 8 a.m. every morning, we'll be here till 5?
Yeah, so we
And
all, if it's like a running day or something specific that needs to get done early, we'll get there at like 7:30 or 7:15 or whatever, or 9, and then yeah, we usually leave by like 5 or 6, depending on how quickly we can get it done. Not
and,
depending on quickly, but
and is it are you in like a beatdown mode? When I had James on the other day, he basically said it's like he's in just straight beatdown mode.
wait, what does beatdown mode mean?
Just hard days. Like they're basically telling you, go, these are work. You have to treat these like basically like games workouts. Go as hard as you can. It seems like
Oh
it's a
yeah,
lot of volume and just crazy intensity simultaneously.
yeah, because like obviously this is the peak of our season, so we got to get like as as much volume as we can handle, but also you got to remember that the intensity is so important. So it's like we finish a piece, and like you don't want to just jump straight into the next piece. You need to like prepare to make sure you get the most out of each piece. So yeah, it's really tough, but I think it's so important to do this. And this is the first year that I've kind of done it like this, and I feel like I've gotten so much more out of like each day.
What did you do last year?
Well, I think last year, I can't remember when I spoke to you, maybe it was after, but I actually had the probably the worst prep I've ever had. I mean, it was my first time, but when I first got to the States, I got influenza,
Ooh.
and that like really fucked me up. I didn't get out of bed for like 5 days, and I remember like being to Kiefer like, do I even do the games? Like, and like by the end of it, I was okay, but yeah, like I barely got to like train properly.
That 5th day, how close was that to the games?
I think it was still a while out, but I think it was
Were you still
like around the.
were you still hacking when you at the games?
No, I was fine by then, but you know when you get, I mean, I have never been this sick before, but the fever and stuff was gone by like the 5th day, but the stuff in your lungs,
Mhm.
that shit stays for like, it stayed for like 2 weeks. So I think it was like the around like the 10th maybe that I was like moving again, but I couldn't breathe, like, especially in Vegas. I think the
Oh,
dry
yep,
air was
yep,
terrible.
yep, yep. Wow, that's crazy. And how do you like? Is this your first time to Tennessee?
Yeah. Yeah.
You like it?
I love it here. It's cool.
Is the weather similar to Australia's weather in terms of the
Uh,
humidity and the heat?
in terms of like the humidity, it's more like Brisbane, and we're like the other side of the country. Where I'm from, it's more dry, but I love the humidity. I love sweating. I find it easier like to be in this weather, so it's good.
Just because your joints feel better and you warm up faster? Is that why?
That as well, yeah. And I like sweating. It makes me feel like I'm actually like working really hard.
I mean, how much water do you consume in a day, like on these training days?
Mm,
Is it
a
crazy?
lot, a lot, yeah, yeah. Because you're just constantly drinking, because like you're sweating all day.
You think you drink 2 gallons of water a day? Do you guys do gallons in Australia?
We do liters.
Oh.
Um, like a bottle, probably like I don't know, like over like 8 of them. I don't even know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think James said that he just drinks 12 a day, and
Yeah, it
he's
would be
probably
up towards 8 to 10.
yeah, yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
And how's everything else going? Your training going? How's the nutrition going?
Yeah,
You
good.
you look
I'm
really
feeling.
lean.
Oh, really? It's probably
Yeah.
just the lighting, but thanks.
Is there a process to that? Like when you want to show up at the games, like someone explained to me one time that when a marathon runner crosses the finish line, the winners are always dehydrated. They have to have it like just perfect, right? Because you don't want to have any extra on you. So when you cross that finish line, you are in bad shape. Is it like that? Do you feel like it's like that, especially like when it comes to gymnastics and stuff? Like, okay, if I'm and who was I talking to the other day? They said that they even pee. Oh, uh it was the training think tank girl. Who was that? Was that Lydia
Anita,
Fish. She even said even before
like
the rope climb work, Lydia Fish said that before the rope climb workouts, she would even go to the bathroom an extra time to get
oh
out
yeah,
every little bit of pee to be lighter.
every weight you can get off you.
Yeah. Is it like that as you approach the games? You're like, man, I need to make sure that this car doesn't have any extra weight on it, but I need the weight in order to push through the whole weekend.
Yeah, it's a bit of a. I'm learning more about it as I go, but it's definitely like you don't want to be like under fueling because the risk of injury like gets higher, but then you also don't want to be like too heavy. So I feel like I'm at an okay weight now. Like I'm pretty happy. And my main thing is just to be healthy. So for me, I feel really good at the moment, which is my main thing. But yeah, definitely, it's one thing to keep working on year after year is like finding that target weight that you can really like perform at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still
Basically,
figuring that out.
you don't want to feel your body. You want to be hot, lubed up, and not be carrying extra weight, but not be underweight.
Yeah, I think, yeah, last year I was a lot bigger, mainly because of that sickness, and I was just like still eating, but I wasn't moving. So I think I just gained a little bit too close to the games. And then by the time the games came around, it was like that weird position where I'm like, I don't feel like I'm kind of peaked, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what about the food when you eat here in the United States? I saw that you were showing that giant Tupperware container with that little bit of food in there. How is the food here? People who leave the United States are always like, "Oh my god, I feel so much better eating outside of the United States because of all the processed shit we have in our food." When you come here, are you concerned about that? Or
Yeah. Well, it's more so like you guys just have, I feel like you guys have so many options. Like it's so easy to just be like, I'm just going to have this. And like I showed, like your cereal aisle is like a candy store. Like there's
yeah.
so many options. In Australia, we don't have like as bad. Like our worst thing is like I don't know if you guys have it, Cocoa Pops. It's like
Yeah.
chocolate.
Yeah. Coke I thought
It's
they were called Cocoa Puffs, but you're probably right. I don't know. Probably Coke. Yeah, we have those. It's got like is that the one with the bird? It's got a bird on it, a toucan?
I think that I thought that was Fruit Loops.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Cocoa
But yeah,
Puffs
you
has
guys have like Oreos and like biscuit and stuff. Whereas we have like Wheat Bix.
Oh no, we got a bird on there. We got a
Is
bird.
that?
I don't know what kind of bird it is.
I swear Cocoa Pops had like a monkey. Maybe it's just because Australia is different.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if these things.
Oh wait, yeah, that kind of looks like it, but I don't remember seeing a bird on ours. But maybe.
Do you eat stuff like this?
No, I'm just saying, like,
Oh,
if you one thing that like I'll have now, like for like dessert after dinner, is like protein Milo cereal. I don't think you guys have it here, so it's like Milo cereal, but it has like protein in it. I'm like,
you have that,
that's my that's my little sweet treat.
and you have that after dinner.
Yeah, it's like a dessert. Well, it's like my
Oh,
naughty treat.
it says that I can DoorDash it.
Do you guys have that? I doubt you guys have the protein version.
This one?
Oh, the hell? Yeah, that, but it has like protein.
Yeah, this thing in the US, it probably doesn't have protein. Probably has added
Yeah.
sugar. I like it how they have all the sports people on there. What
Yeah.
what do the days look like,
For
Gracie?
eating?
No, well, that I'm curious about that too. But just when you go there, is the volume double what you do at home?
No, it's not like double, but there will be like an extra workout or like an extra conditioning piece. But I feel like now that I'm here and I've like settled into it, it feels fine. It feels like it's just a normal training day, and yeah, I don't know. I like the volume. I feel good when we have higher volume.
Have you guys started tapering?
Not yet.
And today is what is today? Today's the 21st of July.
Yeah.
What does that make it? That makes it, oh, my calendar's wrong. So it's Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So and you guys start on, oh, okay. And you guys don't start for, so basically 10 days away.
So we'll taper soon.
And when do you guys go to Albany?
I go on the 28th.
So the day before registration.
I think it's 2 days before registration.
I think registration's on Tuesday.
Is it? I thought it was on Wednesday.
I think it's Tuesday. So someone
Okay.
will tell us in the chat.
Maybe I'll have to check. Yeah.
Do you guys go as a cohort all together, or no? Everyone, once you leave there, everyone's on their own.
To be honest, I haven't really spoke to everyone, but I think we're all roughly going at the same time. Oh, they moved it up. That's great. Thanks for updating me, because otherwise I would have been like, Tuesday, let's go. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. I'm sure we'll have conversations about that as we get closer to it.
How did you do last year at the games?
Okay. I had events that I did well in. Like, I won one event.
Which event did you win?
It was called Firestorm. It was echo and burpees.
Wow,
3
congratulations.
rounds.
That's crazy.
Thanks. And then
And that was your first year at the games?
Yeah.
And you won an event.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
promising.
crazy because even at Torian, like, I struggle to win events at Torian. So it was pretty cool.
And how did you do at Torian this year?
I came 4th, which is actually, I was pretty disappointed with my performance, but I feel like I was so set on like chasing tier down in certain events. I feel like that kind of like took my energy. It was cool.
Took your energy up here, or maybe you came out too hot in the events?
No, like my focus wasn't on like, because I already had a game spot, so my focus wasn't on like doing well overall. It was like really trying to just like send it on good workouts, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it was a good practice for that.
You qualify through the online qualifier?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? That is such a hard way to qualify.
Yeah,
You
I know.
qualified through there, but you got 4th at Torian. That's crazy.
Yeah. I actually, one of the workouts, this was so fucked, had like 6, I can't even remember the reps. It had a bunch of like legless rope climbs, and the first set was 6 reps, which is a lot of legless rope climbs in a row.
Yep.
And I fucking failed my first rep. Like I swung and I missed the beat. So I feel like doing 7 on the first round just changed the whole workout for me. It just fucked me up.
Yeah, that must be such a head trip.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. How you missed it? What happened?
So basically, I just grabbed the rope, swung, but I just missed the beam. It was just an accident, but it just fucked up because it's the start of the workout, so I was tired then for the rest of the whole workout because I had that extra legless.
And as you swung and missed, are you already on your descent then?
Yeah, I had already used my legs, so I couldn't have like re-swung.
Oh, okay, because they had that rule in there. You could clasp to touch.
Yeah.
Why do they do that? Is that a safety thing? I don't remember them ever having that before.
Wait, what do you mean?
So are you saying it was legless, then you get
Yeah.
to the top,
No,
and then they let
once you touch the beam, you like grab your legs to come
Oh, okay,
down. I
okay,
had
okay.
already like swung. My brain was like, "Oh, you've touched it. Come down." But I hadn't touched it, so I was like already coming down, and then I was like, oh.
And when that happens, are you like is it like a double is there a split second where you're like, maybe the judge didn't see that?
Yeah, for like a split second, because I'm like, maybe I clipped it with my nail, but no. Once they're like, no rep, you're like, oh fuck.
Oh my god.
It's just like maybe if it's a movement that you like, if I like really loved it, and I'm like, oh, that's okay. But for me, like, it's a big thing for that. Like,
Yeah, I don't think anyone I think I'm trying to guess, I don't think in the sport, um, there is a worse no rep.
yeah, yeah.
It's
Just a lot.
especially when there's 6 like that. That is fucked
Yeah,
up.
because I think there's 13 in the whole workout, so it's like just making it 14 it's a lot. So
And
yeah, shit like that happens just like drops your placing, and you're like, cool, cool.
or not cool.
No, not cool at all. No.
And do you have a, Gracie, do you have a specialty? Do you have a workout that you're like when you see the run, are you like, "Okay, I can run," or when you see the row or
Um. Yeah, there's certain things like I like machines. I like barbells. I like some odd object things. Running, I've gotten a lot better at running, which is cool. And I think that's so important. I feel like that was one thing that I hadn't done enough of, and so since the games last year, we really like cracked down and started doing more of it.
um, uh, Gracie stuck it to Tia, that was hot as fuck. Did you beat Tia in any workouts there?
Yeah, beat Tier in one workout, Torian. Oh,
So
do you mean here or
no, at Torian.
at
Yeah.
Torian? Yeah,
What was that workout?
it was fuck. It was ski, dumbbell snatch, and burpees, and there was what is it? I think it was like 2 minutes on, 2 minutes off. How do I not remember this? And then you got
Makes
to
me feel
stop.
good because I don't remember any of that shit either.
Yeah,
I love it that you don't remember.
you got to stop when you did 50 burpees.
Oh, okay, I remember that. Hey, so that's 2 workouts, so burpees are your jam too?
Oh yeah, I like burpees. Yeah,
Because the workout that you described, the Echo Bike burpees, you won at the games, and then the Torian workout. And when you beat Tia in that workout, did you actually win that workout?
yeah,
Oh, and you took a 4th. So that rope climb one, that one really fucked you.
yeah. That really fucked me up.
Was that your worst placement?
Yeah, I think so.
You remember what place you got?
Yeah, like 13th, which is pretty bad for a Torian. Like for me, I shouldn't. Yeah, I shouldn't be going that low.
Hey, tell me about the crowd at Torian. I always hear about this special crowd at Torian. Is it crazy?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really been to any other like semifinals in America and anywhere else, but yeah, it's mad. I feel like they pump a lot of like energy into like the athletes. It's so cool. And they have like the camera people have like stuff going on, so the crowd's like really involved. They have like people doing like beer towers. Like it's cool. It's cool.
And is it more energy than the game? Would you say it's equal to your experience at the games?
Well, my experience of the games last year was a little bit off because of everything that happened.
Oh, right. The
I feel
crowd
like I
was
would say
crazy. Yeah, you're right.
yeah. But I don't know. I guess we'll have to see this year. What I don't know if it will be affected again this year. But I don't know.
I
Torrance
was
pretty
maybe I'm just a callous dickhead, but I was I forgot about that. The crowd
yeah.
was crazy subdued. Almost I don't know if it was sincere or or they were afraid, but it was crazy subdued. Like, it was,
Yeah,
like, almost like they didn't have permission to cheer.
100%. And yeah, I don't know. Everyone was probably feeling different things.
Yeah. How was the, run and swim for you last year? Oh, I think I talked to you about that. For you, it wasn't a big deal.
No, I mean, I'd gone out knowing I had to run at a certain pace, and I'm a swimmer, so the swim was good for me.
Are you fitter than last year? Do you feel it? I mean,
Yeah,
obviously, you had the influenza.
I think overall, like, even if I didn't have influenza, I think I'm better now than I was last year. More experienced, just more aware, everything.
You ever get a second wind out there? You ever, in a workout, are the workouts long enough to do that, to where, like, you think, like, you're done, and then you're like, "Holy shit, something's happening, and I'm getting revived out in the middle of this workout?"
Wait, revived, like you got like energy again?
Yeah, like, almost like it's really, it feels, I mean, my only experience in it is, it feels like another lung showed up on the scenes. It's like,
Yeah,
"Holy
sometimes I
shit,
feel
I
like
can just
sometimes that
breathe?"
just happens. Not
Yeah,
necessarily in comp, but like in training and workouts, like sometimes you'll just think something or something will happen and you just like you'll have like an interval workout in one of the rests, you'll say something and it'll just be like, all right, let's go. Like it happens all the time. It's cool.
yeah. Do you ever remember it happening in a workout? In a
The last time I
competition?
remember it really well happening was at Torian when I beat Tia.
And do you think it was because you saw you were ahead of her?
That as well as like my plan was to get it done in 3 rounds. So I knew that if I'd sent the second round and got like a big chunk of burpees done, that the third round was going to be like good for me. So I'd finished the
Mhm.
second round and I was like fucked because it's a hard workout. And then I got to back to the resting the start line, and I think I only had 8 burpees left, and I was like, all right, let's go. Like it probably didn't look like it when I was doing the workout, but
But
it
you
felt
felt,
good. Yeah.
it's weird sometimes you'll see a workout and there'll be 10 people on the field, and the guy who wins first comes across and he's not tired at all. He's like, "Fuck yeah." And
Yeah.
the guy or the girl's losing their mind. And then everyone who finishes after him's dead.
Yeah.
And you're like, "What?"
Maybe it's extra adrenaline. Like you
Yeah.
just get like, I don't know. I feel like after I won the event at Torian, I was still fucked up. I couldn't once I hit the finish line, I was like seeing stars.
You have family coming?
Yeah, my mum's coming.
And, what does she think? Does she get nervous?
I don't know if she gets nervous. I think she just loves watching me. So
Did she
yeah,
go to Torian?
yeah, she did.
And did she come to the games last year?
No, she didn't come last year, which is probably for the best now looking back.
Good, good point. And how about any of these siblings?
Um,
Will they come?
no, maybe one day they'll come. They're all just doing their own thing. I think my brother came to Torian a couple of years ago, but they got busy lives.
Where are you in the, in the age hierarchy?
So I got 2 older brothers, and then I'm the oldest girl. So it goes boy, boy, me, 2 girls, boy.
Okay. Yeah, and
Three and three.
yeah, and it's expensive. They basically they gotta pay to come out, and then it's a week off of work.
Yeah.
Are you okay with them not coming?
Yeah, I don't, yeah, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, you're chill. It's chill.
Yeah.
And how's the rest of the camp going? How's everyone doing? Is everyone healthy? You got anything to report? Ricky's good?
No, I mean, they all look good. So I
And
don't, not that anything I know, but
and
yeah,
and how's Jay look?
yeah, he looks fit.
Yeah. And, when you see, how's Tia doing? You when you look at her, are you like, "Oh, you look skinny from all that high rocks training?"
No, I think people underestimate her. They're like, oh, she's going to be weaker. Like, you got to remember who she is. Like,
Yeah.
she's not going to let that slide. Yeah, she's doing well.
Yeah, she never seems to show any, well, I don't know if people underestimate her, but she definitely doesn't seem human.
No, it's hard because she's so casual out of the gym. Like, she's just an Aussie. But, I think one thing that is so cool and getting to see her like in training, she's just a savage. Any opportunity, she's like, yeah, I'll take it. I don't give a fuck. Like, she never shies away from anything. And like, if that's the only thing you have going for you, like, that's better than anything else. You're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna die trying.
Give me an example. Is there an example you can think of?
Yeah, like just everything. Like, someone will joke around and be like, oh, we got this extra piece, and then someone else will be like, oh, I'm doing an extra piece to the new tier, and she's like, I'll jump in, I don't give a fuck. She's
Oh,
just like,
wow.
she just like goes for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Can you learn that?
Yeah, I think it's like an attitude. It's like every time an opportunity comes up, it's like identifying the opportunity and then just like being around her, you literally like learn to kind of do it. And I think that's so cool, is having her there as like our leader, our leader. It's just like you feel like you just have so many more opportunities, but no, you're just like identifying them and being like, I'm going to make the most of each of them. And I think that's why she is who she is every time something comes up, she just takes the hard option. It's cool.
The fact that she's letting all these people glean all of these little bits from her and letting all these people see her training, do you think that that's a sign that this is her last year?
No, I don't think it means anything. I think she's just so like already so good. And then like to do it to anyone, why not do it to the proven crew? That's
Right.
her people. So if she's lifting all of us up, it's really helping proven as well. And I think, I don't know, I haven't seen her before, but she could just keep going, to be honest.
Are there any other Americans there besides Kerstetter?
Colton came down.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think who else is American.
Do they fit in okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Their
think so.
sense of humor. It seems like Americans might take things. I mean, not really Colton and Olivia, but it seems like Americans in general take things more serious. Like, I shouldn't say more. Americans get offended more easily than
Yeah,
Australians. That
you
Australians
do.
are more, yeah.
Yeah, and I feel bad because like I feel like I'll say something and I'm in it in a joking way, and
Mhm.
it's a joke. You can say it as a joke in Australia, but you can't say it here. It's so bad.
Yeah.
I had to learn that.
Did you hurt someone's feelings?
not not really, but yeah, I hurt Kiefer's feelings. He's there.
When?
When I said naughty words Australians can say that you can't say here.
Oh yeah. Easily offendable.
Yeah.
What's today like for you? What have you already trained today?
No, today's rest day, so it actually works out well for me.
And when you say rest day, what does that mean?
I'm just gonna get a massage, not think about training, and just let my body relax for one day before we have to get back in the gym.
And you really will do that? You won't go for a run or a row or a swim?
Swan, I don't think you understand how much training we do.
Oh, I understand, but well, no, you're right. I don't understand, but I just feel, I'm not saying it as a judgment, but I just feel like whenever I hear an athlete at your caliber say they're going to rest, then you look on their Instagram and they went for a 5-mile run.
No, I
No.
think maybe a different time of the season when the volume's not as high, but like Thursdays we have an active recovery day, so we'll go swim or run or whatever. But Monday is like fully off for me, which is like, I think you need it, not only physically, like obviously you want to rest your body so you're not getting injured, but mentally I feel like that one day off, it literally is like a reset button. So you can come back in the gym tomorrow and be like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking hammer all of these pieces.
And I guess also you kind of feel like you have to, right? Because you got that rest day. So you're
Yeah.
like, okay, I have no excuse.
Yeah. And you feel yeah, you feel ready again. Like your body's just like has the whole day to rest. You feel so good.
Are you sore right now?
Am I sore?
Yeah.
No.
No, there's nowhere, like if I squeezed your hamstring or your arms or your your traps, there's no soreness?
I mean, if you squeeze my arms, but
Yeah.
not in like a tender way, just because my arms, like, I don't like people grabbing my arms.
But no, you're not sore. Like you've acclimated to the volume.
Yeah, no, I love it. Once I'm like set on the volume, I don't really. The only muscle that gets sore for me is my traps. If I do like heaps of like hang cleans, that's like the one thing for me.
And the massage. How did you say it?
Massage.
Yeah. Um, is it there was this athlete one time. It was at a big arm wrestling tournament I was at, and this arm wrestler got his arm massaged before the event, and then he lost, and he was supposed to win, and he said that, "Oh shit, I should have never gotten that massage. It did something to my arm, like relaxed my arm too much." Is there any concern? Obviously, you have a whole day of rest, but like, do you have a special masseuse, or like, could someone fuck you up doing a massage to you? Like, I've been to a chiropractor 3 times, and all 3 times I left hurt. Like,
Yeah. No, I feel like no, I don't think I can get fucked up. I mean, there's times where I'm like going through some heavy massage and I'm like fucking breathing
yeah.
to get through it. But no, I don't think it's ever affected me in like a positive way. Like, I don't think I've ever not been able to like walk or like been so fucked up from it.
Like what I'm guessing what happened to this guy's muscles, like they pushed on it so hard and they relaxed it so much that it didn't have whatever that somehow it affected his ability to contract the muscle at the extreme that he normally does.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, if I was to have like a really chill massage and I was like really like just too zen and I couldn't come out of it mentally, but no, I don't think for my body that it could like fuck me up like that.
How long will the massage be?
An hour.
And will he or she just be pushing down like into the muscles, and you'll be like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
There'll be moments where you're like, "Okay, hang on, Gracie."
There'll be certain times where I'm like, this is bad, but I need it.
And it's the whole body.
Yeah, well, certain times I'll like focus on certain areas if I've like done stuff, but I'll do, yeah.
And how often do you do that?
Back home, I go like usually every second week I get like massage, but I also do like my chiro does like acupuncture or like needling. I love that. I love the needling. It's good.
Any cracking or shit where they do that thing with your neck and the guy's got like your knee sideways and they give you
yeah. I love a good crack.
You do? Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, I hate that shit. That shit scares that shit scares the shit out of me.
I love it. I feel like I'm like an old lady and then I get cracked and it just takes like 40 years off my age.
All right. Okay. All right. Good. Everything else good? Where are you staying?
Yeah, Zayn and I staying in an Airbnb, I don't know, like 10 minutes from the gym, which is good. That's, yeah.
Have you been robbed yet?
No, but I think America generally just has more homeless people because you have more people in general.
I mean, yeah, we have a lot of drug addicts, man. We have a lot of drug addicts.
My sister was in New York not long ago, and she said your drug addicts are like zombies, whereas our drug addicts in Australia are like you get attacked. Like they'll walk up to you and like come at you, whereas in New York or wherever she was like they're just like dead. Like they're just standing there like.
I saw something interesting about that. I don't think you guys had the pill problem that we had. I think in our drug addicts are on pills and on fentanyl. I saw a comparison.
Just crackheads.
Yeah, yours aren't. The zombie shit is weird. Have you ever seen any videos on that?
No, not really.
There's this drug here called Trank, and like if you live somewhere where people are doing it, you'll see them hanging in these really weird positions. So someone will be on their feet and like in a position just passed out, but they're standing. It's weird.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you have any free time during your massage, look up some the fent bent. It's crazy. And sometimes Gracie, you'll see people bent backwards. So you know what I
I feel
mean?
like you're just taking the piss now.
No, I wish I was. You'll see someone standing there and they're almost like in this yoga back pose, and like their hips are so far forward to carry so that they don't fall back. So they're standing up, they're like their pelvic and their like their penis, it's always dudes, is like pushed forward. Yeah, I never seen that's crazy. I've never seen a woman tranked out. That's interesting. And then they're arched over backwards. I saw recently at a park I was at, I saw a guy in one of those trank bends, and like someone was walking him. So he was like hunched over, but then someone had his hand and was walking him. It was Mike, why are you exposing her to this? I don't know.
At
Yeah,
least I'm like have some awareness of it now. I can like spot a
Yeah,
trank in the wild.
it's true. And it really is, if you go to certain cities, like if you go to Portland and you go to certain sections, it actually does look like zombies. You know how in the movies the zombies are just kind of waiting, and then if like you sneeze, they all come after you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like that. In some of these cities, it's like that. You're like, what the fuck is going on here? Kids, don't do drugs.
Okay.
Yeah, it's whole cities have been decimated, and yeah, it's wild. Okay, so massage, homelessness, but everything good. Everything feels safe. You feel good there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And are you drinking Paper Street coffee? Do you go into the cafe?
I've had a few, yeah. It's good. It's like as soon as you walk in, so it's like can't miss it.
Is Gabe nice to you? Do you ever see Gabe there?
I saw him the other day. I was gonna introduce myself to him because I can't remember if I'd met him, but he was like talking to someone, so I didn't want to be rude.
I think he's opening his 3rd and 4th location. So go say congratulations to him. No, you won't. He's so easy.
Really? Yeah, that's what everyone else said, but I didn't want to like.
And Americans love Aussies. You have to know that. Like, you guys can do anything. We don't.
Really?
Oh my God. We love anyone with an accent, except for the French. The French accent's a little weird when it comes from dude. French and Russian.
That's what I always think. Like, do you guys think well, do you think that I have an accent?
Very strong.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, it's weird when I speak. I don't really. Obviously, it's because I'm from Australia, so I don't think anything of it. But
yeah,
man, you must think we're so annoying.
No, we enjoy it. It like really grabs our attention, and you guys can say things that if an American said it, it would be offensive. But when you guys say it, same with like the Brits, like they'll be, you know what I mean? They'll be telling a horrible story, and you're like, oh, this is so pleasant. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah. And damn, it doesn't help that where I'm from and who I hang out with, we're like have no filter. So it's like, I gotta be a bit more careful when I'm in the States.
No, don't be. I think it's liberating for Americans to hang out with you. It's like, oh God, I'm not with other Americans. Thank God. You know what I mean? I can talk. I can tell you about my bowel movement today. You guys are cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they'll put you in jail in some cities if you do that.
Really?
Oh, I don't know. I made that up. I'm exaggerating, but Americans are a lot of Americans are really uptight. You're also in a good place. I think the South is less uptight.
Okay, that's good. I don't want to go anywhere else then.
Do they? It is. Tia and Proven has really gravitated to a lot of Aussies. You think that that's on purpose? So that she feels comfortable?
No, I don't necessarily think they tried to do it on purpose. Obviously, the stages was like Kiefer out, so Zayn and my coach moved to Proven, so we just became Proven, and then I think around the same time, Maddie and Jay were like jumping on Proven. I don't know what happened with them, but they decided to go Proven as well, and then from there, I think Ricky just somewhat was affected by that, so he then went Proven, and then it's like you look at the top field of Oceania and it's like all the top people are Proven, the trickle down effect of like everyone else is just going to want to start coming Proven. I think it was just like it wasn't like planned, it just happened.
Yeah, well, you got the videos are awesome. It looks like you got a great cohort, and if that's what's working, I mean, I would think that it would be smart to keep people of the same demeanor.
Yeah,
together.
Sure. I don't see anyone else having like a training camp, a games training camp, going into the games being this big and this successful. Well, this year anyway.
When it's over, do you have tickets to go home already?
Yeah. Zayn and I are going to Indonesia on the way home.
Oh, to chill?
Holiday. Yeah, Zayn's gonna train and I'm gonna chill.
Are you going to that gym there, Driscoll's gym? Is that where you're going? That area?
Yeah, Zayn will probably pop in there. I don't know if
What's
I'll go
the
to the
guy's
gym.
name? It's something Driscoll.
Dave Driscoll?
Dave Driscoll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that where you guys will go?
Yeah, I don't know exactly how far it is, but Wanderlust.
Yeah,
We'll probably
Wonderlust.
go in
Yeah.
there, and we'll probably check out a few other CrossFit gyms too.
And when you go on a vacation, do you like just to get a place and stay there as opposed to move around? Like I like to just go somewhere and get a place and stay, or do you mind moving around from hotel to hotel?
Yeah, I like to go one place. Usually we'll get like a villa that has our own pool, but this year I got like a resort. I just wanted to try something different, so I'll see.
And how long will you be there?
I think we're just going for a week.
And I wonder if are any other athletes going there? Did you plan it with anyone else?
No, we didn't plan with anyone else. Zayn's mum is going there, so we said we'd meet her there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a very controversial question.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay. I heard that they are so cheap at Proven that they never turn on the AC. I heard it's like 150 degrees in there.
Look, we don't need the AC. We need to acclimatize the weather.
Okay. So that's what's going on. It's just sissies talking.
Yeah.
Has that been a topic ever that you've heard? It's like,
yeah,
geez.
we do joke about it.
Oh, okay. So there is maybe a little bit of truth to it. Like Tia, what's up? Can we pass around the hat and get the AC on?
Fair enough though. Like if you got some fans on and everyone's fine, like you don't need the gym to be fucking freezing. Like you'd rather be training in the heat and then you go to the comp and you're like, damn, this weather's nice, right? So like
it's not going to be hot.
Money?
It's not going to be hot. Also, it's not. You guys will be acclimatized because it's not going to be hot in the stadium.
Yeah. See, there you go. We're just always picking the harder option.
Okay, good. All right. And what about Paper Street Coffee? Is it air conditioned in there?
Yeah, they have. Obviously, it's like a cafe, so they gotta.
Okay. I'm not gonna go in there and like customers. Might pull my money out of my wallet and it's like soaking wet with sweat. But it is hot in there. It is hot inside of there and proven.
I mean, no, only when you walk in from the cafe, it's hot for a second because you're coming out of the aircon. But once you're in there and you're just in there, it's okay. And there's fans and stuff. It's not like it's just hot, still air.
Do you wear deodorant?
I do.
Yeah. How come? You're a country girl.
Look, I've swapped to like the healthier ones, but if I can smell myself, nah.
Does Zayn ever say you smell?
Yeah, but that's only when I piss my pants.
But other than that, he likes your smell. He doesn't care.
Do you like my smell, Zayn? Yeah, he likes it.
Yeah. Fuck deodorant.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So there's another thing I told you. Americans love Aussies, and dudes don't care if girls wear deodorant. They don't. We don't. What brand do you use? Do you know?
No, I don't know. I can't remember.
Where will you go right before this one's really going to get the Reddit crowd pumped up. Right before the event, you'll have to go for some sort of final waxing, right?
Wait, I think you just connected to Zayn's headphones.
Zayn, where will she do her final waxing?
My final waxing, did you say it for like hair?
Yeah, like where will you go? Like right before, like if I'm going to Newport Beach, like my wife will time it perfectly. She'll let her hair grow out as long as she possibly can tolerate. And then the week before we go on vacation, you know what I mean? The day before we go, she'll have all the hair ripped off her legs.
You are so behind. They have this new thing where they laser your hair. We don't have hair anymore.
Oh, really?
We don't have hair.
It's
gone.
So the laser, the one where it shoots into the follicle and kills the hair follicle? Oh my God.
Yeah, there's no hair.
Look at your lats. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
That's all you're looking at.
I love the lats are the best. The lats are the best. So really, so you had all of that. That is what that is, right? They shoot a laser into the little hole and then the fall done.
Yeah. Well, I still go back every 2 months. I just get it done because after you're supposed to be able to go only like every 6 months, but I'm so hairy that they start coming back after like 10 weeks. So every 10 weeks,
no
I just
laser
get
can
zapped.
stop you.
Pardon?
No laser can stop you.
No laser can stop me. No.
What are you? What's your ethnicity?
I have no idea, to be honest. My mum's was adopted. She does know her. She found her parents. That's pretty cool. So my mum was adopted, and she only found her like biological parents like a year ago.
They're still alive.
Yeah, and she's got heaps of like siblings and stuff now too, which is pretty cool.
How is that for her, like emotionally? Does she like it?
Yeah, she's really happy. She loves it.
And she's going out of her way to build relationships with them?
Yeah, they're super friendly too, which is cool.
And are they in Australia?
Yeah.
Does she know why her parents had put her? Are her parents together?
No, I don't think they are now. So she had there was like a letter when you get adopted, and they can write why they adopted, like let you go, but they said they were too young and they wanted to give her to people that were like better prepared to look after her, which is pretty cool.
And did Aboriginals adopt her and she grew up in the bush?
No.
She was raised by a pack of wolves. She's Croatian. Is that true? Are you Croatian?
I don't know. I've never looked into it. Maybe I should do that. What do you reckon I look like?
Fuck, I don't know. I mean, you look just European to me. I mean, you look Australian, but I mean, I know that's nothing. Maybe what is Australian? Australian, you're just English. You're English people.
I think so, because I don't think I'm Aboriginal.
Is that your real hair color?
It's dyed at the moment, but I think it's a little bit lighter than this. So my hair would have been blonde when I was younger, and then it gradually got darker, which I think is European, some sort.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? My one of my kids was born blonde. It's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I mean, I'm Armenian. There's no. I mean, my wife's a Jew, but like, my wife doesn't have blonde hair either.
Yeah, she's Croatian. I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
I think it is. She's Amazonian.
Amazonian. What does that even mean?
Just like, I think that's like big, strong, hot woman. Any people, any of the anyone in the gym flirting with you who didn't know that you were with Zayn, that had to find out, have a rude awakening?
No, well, not that I've picked up on. No.
You have to have a wall up anyway because you have a boyfriend, right?
I don't know if I'd call it a wall, but yeah, probably. It's probably something.
There was a picture of a guy that you guys had in your gym in one of the videos. It's a giant picture, like maybe 3 feet by 5 feet. Who is that?
That is Costa. He is the gym owner of the gym that we train at.
Okay. Someone told me it was Jeff Evans. Do you know who Jeff Evans is? Oh, it's an athlete from like it's from an athlete from the CrossFit Games from like 2009 or 10.
Really? Well,
yeah.
This guy could have qualified for the games, but he's just a pussy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you mean that affectionately? Like you can say that and like because he's Australian, he doesn't get offended.
No. Would you get offended if I said that?
To me?
You're a pussy.
No, not me.
Okay. Yeah, we say that. Well, yeah, we say that.
Yeah. One time I was working out at HQ. This is in the old days. It was when the office was in Scotts Valley, when it was a good company. And there was a workout and there was a girl, and I was doing overhead squats. I can't remember. I think the weight was supposed to be 135 and I was using 95. And I heard a girl who's I don't know if she's half my age. She's 10 years younger than me. Call me that. And I actually kind of liked it. Yeah, she's a little Mexican girl. She's like, "Hey, you're a pussy."
Did you went like?
Because I went light. Because I was using 95-pound overhead squats, and I looked over and she was using 135.
Yeah,
she called me a pussy. Yeah, and she's probably 30 pounds lighter than me and 4 inches shorter than me. And she called me.
But it's not like a bad thing. It's like you're a bitch. You're just like bitching out.
Yeah, I walk.
That's how we speak in Australia. I feel like it's just like, it's normal.
I call my kids pussies all the time.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. I got last night it was time to work out, and 2 of the boys are like, "We're not doing it." I'm like, "It's okay to be a pussy. I still love you the same. Totally fine." And then 20 minutes later, they come in the gym. All right. Yeah. Hey,
Worse.
if I think it's good to do that because I think it helps people's emotional IQ. She's playing Tetris. She's playing Tetris. Sevan called ice after that. No, the nicest thing I say to my boys is I'll be like, "Man, you're a bad dude. You are a bad dude." Yeah. She's on Tinder. Yeah, I'm sure Zayn loves that. All right. I promise you, Gracie Walton will come back. Hey, well, great interview. Great job. Excellent. Excellent. Should I just disconnect her now? Fantastic interview. Oh, maybe. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can unmute. I can't unmute you. You're muted. I think you have to hit the mute button, your microphone button. It might be red.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Hey, I think that's good
Now
for
I'm sweating.
no, don't quit. I think that's good for emotional IQ because if someone calls you a pussy and and it hurts you, I think it's like because it's like I think of like your head is like just a giant empty ball, and when people say things to offend you, it means you have something in there that you're protecting or guarding that you probably should let go. You know what I mean? Like it goes inside you and bumps that thing, and it's like, oh, you really are a pussy.
Yeah. Like when someone says something as a joke, but you actually have like an insecurity about it and it actually like hurts you.
Yeah. Time to work on it. That's like Scientology. It's like free. It's free audit.
Yeah.
Are you a Scientologist?
A little bit.
You're serious?
Wait, when you say that, what do you mean? First?
Like, you know the religion Scientology?
Like believing in science.
No. Oh, no. Okay.
Oh.
Never mind.
Okay. I'm glad we elaborated
You
on that.
belong to any? Yeah, it's like a cult here in the United States. You never seen any Scientology
no.
documentaries? You ever seen any of those?
No.
Oh, you got to see them.
Okay.
Yeah, YouTube. Is Zayn in there? Does Zayn know what a Scientologist is?
He's not in here. I have no idea what he's doing, but he probably does.
Oh, are you Mormon?
I am not.
Are you Jehovah's Witness?
I am not.
Okay, all right, yeah. Do you know what those are? Have you heard of those? Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah, I've heard of them.
It's nice. Okay, all right. Those are all.
That's like a thing. Scientology is like a. It's like a.
Yeah, they have their founder was like one of the best science fiction writers in the United States, and he wrote a religion, and now people follow it.
Oh.
And they have buildings all over the place, and there's always weird shit coming out of there, like stories of like kids who've been like kept in a room for 20 years and shit like that.
Oh my God! Wait, what religion are you? Are you religious?
No.
Okay. Are you atheist then? That's right?
No, I don't think I'm atheist. That's like you don't believe in God.
Believe in nothing.
I think agnostic is you don't know, and atheist is you just turn to dirt and go away.
Ah.
I think I'm more agnostic. Like I don't fucking know.
I used to have this like
but I want to know.
Dream, but it's like when you die, there's literally nothing. And when I was younger, like 10, I would go into like this crying panic because I'd be like, you die. There's nothing when you die. It'd freak me out. Like literally nothing.
Okay, when you say there's nothing, but but you were still there. You had awareness of the nothing.
No.
Well, then how did you know it was nothing?
Because there's nothing. It's like the thought of like there being nothing. That's so scary, right? Because like obviously, say you live for 100 years and there's like been millions of years of other stuff. It's like you get your 100 years and then that's it. That's scary to me.
Well, when you go to sleep, if you don't remember your dreams when you wake up, it was kind of like you went to nothing. Sleeping always seems like such a waste of time to me if you can't remember it. That's why, like, when I go to bed at night, I'm like, people are like, I can't fall asleep. I'm like, dude, the last thing I'm trying to fucking do is fall asleep. when I go to bed. Like, are you out of your fucking mind?
Yeah, that's
I
actually
want to, right?
true. Yeah.
I'm like, don't fall asleep, Sevi. Don't fall asleep. I'm just like watching my breath and shit. And then I wake up and it's morning. I'm like, damn it. Where did I go? I mean, don't you wonder? I mean, that's like a little death, right? Where'd you go?
Yeah, actually, I've never really thought of that. That's a good point.
And so that could be what death is like. You just go away.
Yeah. But still, that's so like disappointing.
I agree. I totally agree. I totally agree.
Damn. I wish
Do-
like just like I
Do you
wish there
think
was
any
some sort of
existence is better than no existence? Like, do you think like if you're like one of those terrorists that's stuck in Guantanamo Bay in Cuba, that's like better than like just not, you know what I mean? And you're in jail for 50 years. That's better than like just being nothing.
Yeah, I don't know, hey. But that's the thing, like you don't know until you know. Like I think
Like, just imagine your whole existence was being tortured, but then the other, I mean, I guess for people who commit suicide, whatever happened where they're at was so bad that they just would prefer the nothing.
yeah. I don't know. I think if I was being like tortured my whole life, or like if I was being sex trafficked, I think I would rather not exist.
Be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you the suicide rate for sex trafficking is like crazy high.
Yeah. But then it's like if you had like
You're not being sex trafficked, are you? Was that a signal?
no,
No.
no, I'm good.
All right, just
Sorry.
breaking news: Proven is just a sex trafficking hub. When I was a kid, I thought that shit was fake.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, oh, I would see that, but now I'm pretty sure it's real.
Yeah. I actually on the way over here. Oh, this makes me feel so sick. There was like signs in the airport toilets to like look out for like kids with like a parent that wasn't like didn't seem like their parent, which I don't know if that's more common over here. We don't really have that in Australia. And then I was like, this was after. So before that, I'd been into a toilet and there was a lady in the bathroom and then there was a kid holding like her baby and there was a baby in the pram that was like crying and the mum in the toilet was like on the phone. And then so like when we got to the next airport, I saw that sign and it made me think of that mum. I was like, should I?
What airport was it at?
Where were we?
Was it in the States?
Yeah. It might have been like LA or it might have been Washington.
What's crazy is DC,
Yeah.
Washington DC. What's crazy is that they would have signs like that when you can just, for the last 4 years in this country, there's just shit tons of videos of kids just pouring over the border from Mexico unaccompanied and no one knows where they went. And so they claim that in the airport like they give a fuck, but they don't give a fuck because our government was facilitating that.
Yeah. That's
I mean,
cool.
just shitloads of kids came. There's like some crazy number, Gracie. It's like 300,000 kids are missing that came over the border. We don't know where they're at. And yeah, I know it sounds unbelievable, but no one refutes it. No one's ever like that's it's on the news. Like if you started watching the news here in the United States, you would see that it comes up like once a month and no one refutes it. No one's like, that's not true. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. It's
What are your thoughts on like Donald Trump? Do you like him?
oh, I fucking love him.
Really?
Yeah. You hate him? You don't like him?
I don't know. I think maybe I don't like him. I don't know that much about him, but I feel like
I
every
used
time
to
I
hate
see
him.
shit.
I used to hate him.
Yeah.
I used to really hate him. I used to think, how could anyone vote for him? And then I started like thinking about things a little more clearly. So basically, there's a big. Australia's more of a socialist country, though, right? Like you guys kind of like hate on rich people.
I don't really know.
Okay.
I think
that's the whole thing. Basically, one of the simple ways to think about it in this country is there's this huge push from one side, like to hate on rich people. And I think that's just hating on your dreams. You know what I mean for that? Like, who cares if rich? And then they suggest that people should pay more taxes, but our tax money just goes. What's it go to? Would you rather have someone who's innovative like Elon Musk be rich? So then because money doesn't get wasted. When rich people have it, they spend it, right?
Yeah.
right? So like one of your sponsors, Frog Grips, when the sales are really high, your sponsorships will go way up.
Yeah.
When sales are really low. And so I have friends who make $200,000 and $300,000 a year who work at hotels just setting up banquet tables, and they make that money because there's filthy rich people who stay at that hotel.
Yeah.
Right. And so the money's just like flowing around. But there's this group of people in the country, it's like basically half the country, who thinks it's better to take the money from the rich people and give it to the government.
Yeah. I guess if the government's doing fuck all with it, then
Fuck all. Every
Yeah.
every government organization we have in this like country is fucked. Like go to like the DMV and try to get a driver's license, or it just they're all fucked. They're all a disaster. I don't want to give them any more money.
Okay.
That's sort of my take. And so there's this Donald Trump is more free market. Let people be innovative. The people who want to work hard can succeed. And the other party that doesn't like Donald Trump is like, hey, no, we need to be getting, they call them homeless people. I call them drug addicts. We need to build homes for them. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah.
I don't build a home for a drug addict. Put him in jail and sober him up.
Yeah.
That's
okay. I guess.
That's my take.
Damn.
Does Australia hate him? Does Australia hate him?
No, I don't think Australia hates him. I think just certain things that I've seen. I'm like,
tell me one thing. Let me see. Is there one thing that pops in your head that you didn't like? Uh-oh, you wait, your audio went away.
They literally kept this girl who was pregnant, but she was like brain dead in a coma just to deliver the baby, and then like turned off the lifeline like for like abortions and stuff.
Yeah.
Like because you don't do them. I'm like, the extent of that just makes me feel sick.
Yeah,
and, like,
I get that.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just that.
And that happened in the United States?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
That's crazy. I get that there's people that are pro-life and they're like, but I don't know. I just, would you really like want to bring like a life into this world that one isn't even fully developed yet, so it's super early on, and like is gonna have that again, like you're gonna have a shit life, you know, you're gonna have a terrible life. Like if they're not even developed, is it worth it? Like I don't know.
You mean like if you mean like with like a disability?
No, I mean like for this example, like children that have been like raped and they can't get an abortion, like they have to.
Right. Okay. So you cut out in the beginning. I missed that. Yeah. I hear you. That's like a really intense issue. I just think the way I think about it, and I'm pro-choice also.
Yeah.
But I think there's no circumstance that I would have wanted to be aborted. You know what I mean? Me personally, like some people, like there's a lot of people who think, hey, if a woman's 19 years old and she gets pregnant, right, and she wants to, the way I think of it is this, and she's like, oh, but I still have to go to college and I want to become a lawyer and I want to do this, but she got pregnant, so she kills the baby, right?
Yeah.
I think of that as like back in the old days when they used to sacrifice babies into pyramids.
What?
Check it out, because she's sacrificing the baby for her aspirations and dreams, right? And so that's what they used to do in the old days. If like the gods weren't making it rain, they would just fucking throw the baby in the burning pit and hope for it to rain. So you kind of see the parallel there, that it's kind of your sacrifice. So that to be honest, like I would want, if my mom got pregnant at 19, I would have wanted her to have me, but also then that woman also then has to deal with that the rest of her life if she had an abortion.
Yeah.
And somebody, you know, one of my friends was like, hey, I heard you say that on the show. I've had 4 abortions. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. No, I feel like there should be like a limit to like if the baby is like a certain developed.
Yeah.
But like, you know, when the baby's like they're like 2 weeks pregnant. I'm like, does the baby like, I get what you're saying about like you want to live.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if that's like, I know it's still like, I don't know. I wouldn't see that as like a sacrifice. Like it's like not even developed yet.
Right.
Like 100% if the baby's like full term or like born or like towards that end.
Yeah. At what point does it become actually like you killed someone?
Yeah. But just the extent of like those situations that I've seen was crazy.
Yeah. And Trump was for that, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a huge issue too. You know what he did here in the United States? So the federal, basically we have 50 states here.
Yeah.
And what he told the state, and it used to, I think this is the right characterization of it. It used to be that the federal government said, hey, everyone can have an abortion if they want to have an abortion in general. Then when he became president, the Supreme Court then changed a ruling and they said, hey, it's not up to the federal government because our federal government's supposed to stay within the rules of our Constitution, right? So we have this thing called the Constitution, and the federal government's not supposed to decide on anything outside of that, like education, shit like that. They're supposed to stay in their lane, right? Like protect our borders, shit like that. And then the states are supposed to decide. So if you want to live in a state that like you could go to Washington State and you can get abortion anytime you want, right? There's some states where you can get the abortion up to the day the baby's born. But he left it up to the states to decide. So I think Tennessee's a pretty conservative state. I'm not sure, but I think they probably have strong abortion laws, right? Because conservatives generally don't believe in abortion.
Yeah.
But like place like California, you kill baby. Like they tried to pass a law here. I don't know if it passed. I don't think it passed. They tried to pass a law here that if a baby died in the first week after it was born, that no investigation was allowed, thus opening it up for people to be able to kill their babies. Is that crazy? That's crazy, right?
Crazy.
Yeah. So, but I don't think there should be laws on women's bodies or men's bodies. It's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
Right?
Sorry. Got into it, yeah.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope. Like you don't want to put a law on your body. Next thing you know, they're fucking making you take vaccines. That would be crazy. They'd never do that.
Did you ever get vaccinated for?
Or when I was a little kid.
But that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I went to the doctor like a year or two ago, and he's like, "Okay, you're behind on your vaccines." I'm like, "Well, why should I take them?" He goes, "Because they're free." It's like, no, thank you.
It's free. Yeah.
That scary time in Australia.
Wait, what?
Was that a scary time in Australia during
When
COVID?
the COVID?
Watching
No.
your countrymen lose their mind. It was scary here. People were losing their shit.
Oh, really?
Oh, people were going crazy. People are still crazy here. I don't know how it is in Tennessee, but like I can go to the store here and people are still masked up. People driving around their cars with masks and shit.
Or like when people were wearing like gas masks and boxes over their heads. And
Yeah,
stuff.
and waiting in line to get the government.
Yeah. No, we had to there was one point where we had to get like vaccines to like leave the house. So we all had to get like these, well, you could either get the vaccine or you could download like fake vaccines. And I think everyone was just downloading these fake vaccines.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
I paid like $700 for a fake vaccine card from a doctor. The doctor ended up getting in trouble by the federal government. Yeah, like the FBI came and got her for him. My wife's gonna.
I think ours was free. They weren't even looking at ours. They're just like, yeah.
So you didn't get it? I
think I got one, and I can't remember if it was me or Zayn. But we got fucking swollen as, like all the lymph nodes under. I think it was Zayn. He got like all of his lymph nodes swole.
Yeah, don't get those. Did you see what happened to Bailey Martin?
Yeah.
Marston
I reckon that's
Sawyer?
from the vaccine. Yeah, there was a lot of people having like shit go wrong.
Marston Sawyer, Emily Rolfe, that Masters athlete. I've been doing this for 20 years. I've never seen anyone in our cohort. There was only one CrossFitter I ever heard of during the COVID thing that died. And it was a fat CrossFitter who lived in Belgium, fat Italian CrossFitter who lived in Belgium, and he was fat. And he died of COVID. Other than that, I'm like, is any CrossFitter dying? No. Like, why we don't die from that?
Yeah.
We get eaten by alligators and shit.
Yeah.
We drown.
Yeah. Crazy. It's crazy how fit we are. Don't you reckon? CrossFitters?
Yeah.
Like,
I can't believe
so
how fit
many
I am,
people-
and I'm less fit than your pinky, and I can't believe how fit I am.
Yeah, but like like, no wonder fucking, I was thinking about this last night. No wonder people get accused of being on like steroids and stuff. It's because, like, if you're a normal person and you see someone like me, of course you're gonna think that. You come sit in the gym and watch what we do all day. Then you won't think that anymore. Like, it's just crazy how lazy people are.
And what a miracle that your body just keeps adapting, right? You put it under more hardship, fuel it, it adapts.
Yeah. But
You
that's
think,
like life,
any of your
though.
peers? You think any of your peers are on steroids?
Well, no, not anyone that I'm actually training with right now, but there was someone at our gym that got done, but I'm not close with him.
Was he a competitor?
He was competing, yeah.
Oh. You ever Google around and look at illegal drugs?
What do you mean by, do you mean like steroids?
Yeah.
No, not unless I'm like read something and I'm like concerned about it. Like I was on, for example, I was on a skin, like a beauty website. This was in America actually, because I don't know if they do this in Australia. And it was like needling and stuff for your face.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, we do like these injections and stuff. And then I was listing all these stuff, and it said it was like BBC 157, and I was like, I know
That's what Taylor got kicked off for.
Pardon?
My friend Taylor just got a 4-year ban for taking BPC.
Oh, really? And they were like, it's good for like inflammation and stuff, and I was like, damn, that would be good on your body for like training.
But you knew it was on the banned substance list.
That's the one I know of. I feel like that's the most common thing I hear.
Yeah. It's on the banned substance list, and Taylor, after the Open this year, his knee was bothering him, so he made a little video showing himself injecting it.
Yeah.
And then Curtis Bowler, the drug guy, contacted him and said, "Hey, you're banned for 4 years. You can't compete in anymore."
Crazy. I heard about that because they never tested him. They just, I guess
No,
if
they
they
didn't test
saw a video of him injecting, maybe, but still, they don't know. Like, there's like deep.
He doesn't even know. What if the shit he got's just water? What if the person he bought it from? I know that's the part too. But it actually says, what's crazy is I went and looked. It actually says in the USADA rules or UWADA rules, if you admit to it, that's enough.
That's crazy. What if you're like joking and they take it in the wrong context, kind of thing? Like,
what if you're an Australian and you just joke and you're like, yeah, I've done a ton of steroids.
That's crazy to me. I get if you're like, but like if you were on something and you were competing, like what? I don't know. It's just a circle, really.
I feel sorry. I don't feel sorry. Maybe feel sorry is not the right word, but it is wild that people who spend all of this energy, their sleep, their eating, their whole entire life trying to reach a certain physical capacity are then put under such scrutiny of where the limit is for how hard you can try.
Yeah.
And so do you know what I mean? It's like when I see these Olympians get caught for taking steroids, part of me is like, well, dude, it's like their whole life's committed to being the best. I'm not like what if you were going to go fight for war? Like if you got drafted, I'd get all juice to the gills. I'd be like, I don't give a fuck.
If it was war and your life depended on it,
I'm doing steroids.
But my thing is like, why take something? I mean, if you know it's banned, why take something and then like all your hard work is just discredited? Because like as soon as you see someone that's like on it, you're like, like, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah. More so when I was younger. Now that I've been around the sport, like my tolerance for it is way higher just because I see what you guys go through and I just see like win by any means necessary. But you're right. Why take the risk?
Yeah.
Like what if you do get caught?
Yeah.
But I do like speaking of that, I really do like the fact of how the community has embraced Ricky Mack and like I think that's like one of the greatest CrossFitting stories ever because.
But you don't see that. You don't see someone come back from it.
No, not normally.
And like
he's amazing. He's such a class act, but it speaks volumes to his character, but also volumes to CrossFitters in general, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a favorite. He's like one of my favorite. I love him.
Yeah, he's cool. He's like a little child.
Yeah, is he?
Yeah.
And have you ever seen him get frustrated at all? Does he ever get moody? I can't see him getting moody.
No, I don't think. I wouldn't say he doesn't care, but he's just, yeah, he's just chill. I would say you could see him get frustrated.
Reptile? Have you ever seen his tongue come out and it's forked? Is he part reptile?
I mean, I haven't seen that, so he could be. I've seen his nose flare.
Sometimes I look at him like that's part human, part alligator, part crocodile.
And then half monkey.
It's crazy. You think Ricky could be a model too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be a great model.
Freaking lean.
Yeah, he could be like a model for like guns and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You think men find Ricky more attractive or women find him more attractive?
I don't know. Depends if it's just like, I feel like men would find him more attractive if they're watching him do CrossFit because his talent, like he's so impressive.
And I think he looks like how men want to look. He looks hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like he looks hard.
Yeah.
You know, he just looks like he looks like a badass. There were these two guys. I wish I could remember their names, but there were these two guys at the NorCal Classic, and they were both beautiful. And then some woman explained to me all the guys, and I thought one of the guys was better looking than the other. He looked more like a Greek god. He had long, crazy hair. But people were saying to me, like, the guys will find that guy more attractive, but the girls will find this guy more attractive. And the one that they said was more attractive had the shorter hair and like, you know, some gel in it.
Yeah.
And,
I don't know. We just want different things, I guess.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Great connection.
Yeah, I feel like we got through a lot of topics this time.
Yeah, you're a whole new person. You went to like speech school or something.
No, I think last time I was just in like a non-talking mode. It's just very chill.
I'm glad I got you. What's up? Is Proven sending? Is there a media team there that Proven sending?
Yeah, I think so. I assume all the people that are here, like Andy and BC, I assume they're going.
Do you have any media plans?
No.
We have these. There's 5 of us going who are going to film the behind the scenes this year.
Yeah.
And we were going to do it a little different this year, where we were going to, instead of like trying to focus on everyone, we were going to kind of like lock down on people.
Yeah.
And I was suggested. Do you know who Patrick Rios is?
Yeah, he was in Australia for touring. He was so cool.
Yeah. And I was like, hey, why don't you do Gracie Walton? You know what I mean? So then when we do the behind the scenes, then we shuffle all the stories together, and then yours would be one of the threads.
Yeah, that's sick. I would love that.
Yeah. Yeah, you talk now.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I haven't turned the comments on though.
Oh, good, nice. Hey, did I want to say something. I don't want to fuck with you and Zayn, but there was something in that gym video. Anytime I've interviewed you, did he say anything to you after that gym video? When you guys watched that, did you guys have any discussion about that?
Oh wait, my home gym video?
Yeah.
Oh no. People just comment and stuff. They don't know our relationship. They'll be like, that's just how we are.
When I've had both of you on, I feel like he was usually stepping in when you were talking, but in that video, I noticed anytime he was talking, if he wasn't talking fast enough, you would just step in. I was like, oh damn, the script got flipped.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's just us. And straight up, like if it's pissing one of us off, I'll just look at him and be like, what the fuck? Shut up.
That's that
easy.
easy.
And same goes.
Did you do the big W?
The big W?
The Wilmore at Fitness League?
Oh no, I haven't done that.
You didn't? Why didn't you do that? Too far to travel?
Yeah, that and like, I don't know. I feel like this year's a guinea pig league, so I'm just gonna watch it play out. And then
did they invite you?
No, they didn't. Dogs.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
I know. No, it's fine.
And you don't have a phone here like that works? Like you don't do texting when you're in the States?
No, I just do WhatsApp because I have like a eSIM, but I don't think it has like a phone number. So I don't know what number is on my WhatsApp or if that's just internet.
I want to try this really quick before you go get your massage. Is Zayn's last name Healy?
Yeah.
Okay. Typing in your name. And you're Gracie Walton.
Yeah.
See? Okay. And then next. And did you have your phone with you right there?
Yeah. I'm using it.
Okay.
But I'll get. Are you sending me a text message?
I'm gonna send you a WhatsApp and see what happens.
Okay.
You and Zayn.
It should work.
Create.
Yeah. Gracie Zayn.
Oh, you see it already?
Yep. So that works.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you. Tell Zayn I said what's up.
Yep. Will do. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, tell Tia to get her butt on the show. Tell her I'm gonna be very nice to her. I won't bring up abortion at all. All right. See you on Monday. Safe travel.
Thanks.
Ciao.
Bye.
Give her a 10. 10 in being on time, 10 in how she looked, 10 in how she talked, 10 in the subject she brought up. Guinea pig league. What's crazy is I had always heard she was kind of like this, how she present. Thank you. Bravo, sir. I had always heard she was like this, but I had never seen that side of her. That's she's cool as hell. Yeah. She is cool as hell. We just got to get her on the Trump train. Got to get her on the Trump train. Got to get her on the Trump train. Oh, what is this? Oh, who's this? All right. What is this? One more thing. Let me see what just came in. Oh, boy, that was fast. That was very fast. I got a damn, that was fast. Patrick Rios is a beast. That was cool when she said he's cool. I think Gracie would be a great one to follow. Oh, time for someone to increase their font size. No, someone sent me a nude of someone, and I can't tell who it is because there's a shadow on them because they were like, hey, look at, I got this nude of so and so. So someone sent me that. So I was like looking at the titties and stuff, and oh shit, this won't. Oh fuck, my phone won't connect. My phone won't connect. Hey, what's up? Hey.
Hello?
Hey, sorry, my phone won't connect, so we're shit out of luck. Go ahead, back to ghetto mode.
Oh, yeah, right on. No, I was just watching the Danielle Brandon episode this morning, and something was driving me crazy. I wanted to call in and bring up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when Hiller kept being about a number of things, he kept saying that like it was the owner's fault. And that was fine and probably logically correct. What was not being brought up, and I think this is especially true with the dog situation, was just because something is the owner's fault does not mean that Danielle Brandon is not an asshole for putting the owner in a position where they have to make a decision.
I agree with you 100%, and I agree with you 100%. And I think like it's the social norm is to be embarrassed if your dog bites someone and to never bring your dog back again or put a muzzle on him or like call the guy. Like I don't know the details, but call the guy and apologize. You know, give him a handy. I don't know what the fuck you do. But I
Dude,
want
then everyone's leg would be getting bit at the gym.
but what's crazy is that did you think I was defending Danielle at all?
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't think I defended her once. It's so crazy when I look at the picture from both sides and people think I'm actually defending something. It's like there's at the end of the day, if you want happiness, everyone has to be personally accountable and personally responsible. Like on that level, if I was talking to that guy, he's got to be personally responsible and personally accountable too. But on the other hand, like she shouldn't be surprised if people are like, what the fuck, your dog bit someone. And the owner shouldn't be surprised when you're like, hey, asshole, you have a no dog policy and you let this chick come in there and with her dog. Like they're all legit. If her dog was tied up and the guy walked over, there's also like, hey, fucktard, like, how do you not know not to go pet a stranger's dog? Like,
Yeah,
I see all the time. I do this walk all the time on the beach, and there's tons of dogs there, right? And I'll see fucking little kids and their parents let little kids run up to dogs where the dog is higher than the kid's head. What kind of fucking retard world do you live in that you think any child whose head is lower than a dog's head should walk up? That's like that dog that they're programmed to fucking bite things that when their head's below theirs to show dominance on it. Like what the fuck are you doing? So, you know, there's just and I see that every day. Or a little kid walking around eating a hamburger in a dog park. You're like, are you out of your fucking mind? No one should bring food into a dog park, you fat tub of shit. Take fucking 5 seconds and stop eating and walk your fucking dog.
Yeah. So,
Sorry, I digress.
Sorry,
I digress. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was trying to say that's been a whole different thing because I have 2 boys and one of them's 3. And anyway, so I just started kind of going to like the splash pads and the parks a little bit.
Yeah.
And I was kind of concerned that I was like maybe not being the best dad ever. But holy shit, man, you go to some of those places and you're like, Jesus, fuck, you're just going to sit there and just watch that? Like, some of the things I'm like, oh my God, never mind what I was thinking.
Dude.
All my stuff out. I'm patting myself on the back every time I leave those places.
Dude, you'll see every day. Another thing you'll see is a woman pushing a baby in a fucking stroller, looking down at her cell phone as she crosses a busy intersection. I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind, dude? You have one fucking job. Put your phone down for the 8 seconds it takes to cross the fucking street.
Yeah, I honestly, that would be a fun, because I don't know. I think moms might be worried because of. But anyways, I just want to say, yeah, I mean, speaking of kids, when I raise my kids, like, I don't want them, like I have a stepdaughter that's old, and she had an issue with inviting herself over places. And I would be like, hey, you know what? Like, I know you think that they can just say no, but consider, like, I mean, and this is like, but consider the fact that, like, they don't want to be in a position where they have to say no to something. So, and the same thing with Danielle Brandon, like, yes, the owner should say no. Got it.
Right.
But you can also be cool enough to not have them be in that position.
Yes, I agree. Like, Mike, I agree. I agree 100%. I also don't know what deal she had with the owner. That's why it's hard for me. Like, my thought is this, that there was some common shit talked about. She's like, hey, I'm training for the games. Can I train at your gym? He said, sure. Or she said, I don't know who the owner, if it's a man or a woman. And then they said, she said, can I bring my pieces of equipment in and so no one uses them and I need this little corner? And they're like, yep, no problem. And then she said, and I also have a dog. And he said, yep. And she's like, okay, great. And then I'm assuming he said, and hey, don't worry about anything. Don't pay. Here's a key to the place. I'm guessing all that was like cool. What I'm guessing was not cool is changing the music and turning off the lights and kicking people out if that shit actually happened. And also the other thing is she doesn't fucking owe it to anyone. Like if you don't want to be a social person, like I don't know, maybe Danielle Brandon has social anxiety. I mean, she's not a fucking normal person. Like something's like sometimes she talks and slurs. Like she presents borderline schizophrenic on her shit sometimes. And so it's like I can't judge her character. I don't want to fucking talk to people or make eye contact with people either. Or the darkest fucking sunglasses I possibly can and fucking hide under a hat when I leave my house. And it's like, and it's not because I think anyone's going to recognize me or see me. Fucking only 12 people listen to this podcast, but it's, I don't want to engage.
Right. And I agree with you because I don't hold any of that stuff against her.
Yeah.
Like if she just wants to go there and train by herself, that's all good. All the shit that was rubbing me the wrong way was everything that came off as super fucking entitled. Because I don't think it's that difficult. I don't think we're asking that much to just be like gracious in some of these situations, just a little more gracious. And I think like she could have totally flipped the script.
I agree.
The narrative of that email, which again, who knows like how much of that is.
Well, the problem here's the problem. It's the track record. The only thing, like all that shit in that email, it was fun. It's a good show. It's not a big deal. It's like whatever.
The show was so good, dude.
Thanks, but it's like not a big deal. No one has gout and their fucking legs falling off. No one's blowing. Did you see we started the show with a guy blowing crack smoke into another guy's asshole? It's like none of that. Like that's not your life. Danielle's life's great. We're lucky we get to see her train in her little bikini. Everything is great. But the problem is the track record. That this is now the third year where it's like fucking a day before the games and her shit's unraveled. It's like that, her shit's like, she needs better handlers. She really does need better handlers. I kind of blame her handlers too.
Wow, yeah, she does. The thing is, she needs like someone with that specific title so they truly know that is. But dude, let me ask you this. Danielle Brandon in the CrossFit Games, because I know a handful of people that are similar to her. It just like in some of these ways.
Oh, because they don't have the balls she has. They don't have the balls they have. That's the thing too. So that's why she's gonna keep so many fans. She's like it's off. Like I don't know if it's the balls or she has no governor. But yeah, you're right, dude. These people are out of their mind. I'm telling you, like the last 3 or 4 or 5 big stories that have broken where people are like, oh my God, and they're taking sides. If they really knew the truth of how this shit actually unfolds in the back, these fuckers are savages, backstabbing motherfuckers. You would not believe how some of the shit leaks. The stories that we break, if you knew how they came to us, we can't tell that part or else we lose our sources, but they're worse than the actual stories we're breaking. So I'll give you an example. If you knew the number of athletes who, when Brooke Wells didn't touch her chest to the ground, who fucking sent that clip around to the people in the media, and then when the media starts doing pieces on her, are like, oh my God, you guys are so mean. It's like, motherfucker, but we can't show that, right?
Oh,
and so people are like, oh, dude, it is beyond. It would rip. I don't know if they're most like that, but there's enough. There's a handful of them. Let's say 20% of them. Yeah. It would rip camps apart. Like these it's not, these management companies and these they're not, they don't have a culture there of teamwork between all of their clients. The shit is fucked up and they know it. Like they know it. There's managers out there who are have like 3 clients, and all 3 clients are behind the scenes trying to fucking gouge the eyes out of the other person. But in person, they're like, "Oh my God, the media is so mean to them." Hey, dude, it's yeah, it's wild. It's wild. But I also don't blame them. They're competitors and they're trying to win. It's like, Shaq said the other day, it's like, just hate your competitors. Like, you know what I mean? At all means necessary. If that's what they're doing, then okay. Like you can live with yourself. I ain't mad at you. You do you.
Yeah, I guess. Man,
I wish
fuck
Danielle and I were
TSA.
friends. This would be so much more fun if we were friends, if she just came on and laughed. She was like, yeah.
But then you wouldn't. But what's so fascinating about her shit is that it is like, I feel like if she could laugh about it, it wouldn't be as entertaining when it happened. When she gets on and she like subtweets these people or just basically implies them or passive aggressive whatever, it's so genuine. Like that's why it's entertaining. It's like, holy shit, she really doesn't have the ability to not react. She has to react, and if she didn't, again, that's where a handler perfect. But the fact that she has to react and she does get upset and that she doesn't find, that's what makes it so compelling.
Have you ever been around someone who has a lot of people kissing their ass and they don't manage it well? It's gone to their head.
I don't think
It's pretty wild. It's pretty crazy.
I'll take your word for
And
it.
and those people's radar gets all fucked up, right? Those people's radar, they're basically being gaslit the whole time and they don't know it. It's crazy.
So you can watch their personality change.
Yes. And then there's other things too. An athlete told me one time, I go, God, why is Matt Fraser so weird? Why doesn't he just chill out and be cool? And someone goes, hey, dude, people have been asking him questions 5 years. He's lost the ability. And this was a long time ago. I think it's changed for him, but he's lost the ability to have conversations. That skill eroded because he's usually just fielding questions. So he doesn't. So someone could say he's selfish, but he's really not selfish. He just doesn't have that skill anymore to ask questions back and converse back and forth. You talk, I talk, you talk, I talk.
Well, in terms of that, I mean, yeah, I've met like hundreds of hot chicks in college that were exactly like that. But yeah.
Oh yeah,
Their
push has been chased so hard for 10 years that it just fucked them up in terms of what a normal relationship looks like.
Well, but just basically that they're just used to fielding offense, and that's like all they don't ever like even need to return anything of value because they're just hot.
Yeah.
And that is the only value that they need to get it. Not even their fault, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I remember one time in college, there was this girl who was a smoke show. And my friend, who I respect, was wise enough. He's like, dude, trust me. He's like, that girl, she needs to be entertained. And I was like, wow, fuck that. And then I watched her over the years. I'm like, fuck, that is 100% true.
What does that mean? Needs to be entertained?
Like, meaning that she was so attractive that like in her head, a relationship was some dude that is just in whatever way, whether it's he's a bad boy or whether he's also like a stud athlete, but that dude is just providing her some kind of stimulation, and then that's like it's a one-way street. It's one directional. Like in order to keep her around,
my God.
In order to keep her around, she has to be entertained by the other person, or she's gone.
I know
Whereas,
this,
like, yeah.
dude. I know this chick who's like the fucking like a fucking 20, right? and like dudes just unravel around her. And I heard her say one time, I heard her boyfriend say one time that anytime he does anything for himself, anytime he does something, like if like he wanted to go surfing or something, her response is like, how does that benefit me? How is that helping me? How is that? And that's her whole thing. I just realized that. And she has no hobbies or nothing outside of him entertaining her. Like you described that relationship perfect.
Well, yeah, and think about it. Like, it made perfect sense because, like, that's all she's ever known. Like, she, like, in her,
yes, she was trained. Yep. Thousands, millions. This millions, dude. This chick is like millions of dudes, all the dudes.
And they're like desperately trying to do shit for her to stimulate her in any way they can. Then, like that to her, that's like what a relationship is.
Wow.
Yeah. And by the way, this chick was a 20 as well, Savon. You would have.
I want to tell you who it is.
I'd love to know.
I just can't.
Let me ask you.
Hey, but this chick was aware of it. This chick was aware. They had this conversation in front of me. The chick was there. She was aware of it. She was in not denial. It was fascinating. I didn't even know how to process it. It's been like just sitting in my brain for a couple years, and now you just explained it to me.
Wow. So, but she had no shame of that. That like, she thought that was normal.
I don't know that. She's really cool. She's a really cool chick.
Well, maybe that's just like the evolution. How old was she at the time?
I don't know, 30. I have no fuck, dude. I have no idea how old is she. 35. I don't know. This chick hasn't aged in fucking 20 years.
Well, damn. I mean, maybe that is just a natural evolution. Like I said, I knew this girl when she was like 20. So maybe like you eventually get some kind of aware. You can't fix the problem, but you do become aware of it.
A chick like that needs piano lessons, right? Like, hey, dude, you need to play the piano 2 hours a day. Like, you need a hobby.
Yeah, ideally something objective to where like if you're like the only way you can get better or get any kind of like achievement is like an objective measure.
She's
like
one of those girls that's so hot that other girls who like want her too. Like, do you know what I mean? Like like she makes girls swoon.
Dude, yes, I have seen that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. And until you witness that firsthand, you don't really know it. Like, yes, I've seen that.
What do you think it's like at Danielle's gym this morning? You think all the gym members saw that, or like 10% of them, or like people aren't even following? I mean, let's say there's a million CrossFitters, only 10,000 watch any of these shows at most, and so it's like it's a really small portion. You know what I mean? But that show is pretty crazy. That show is like on fire. So a lot of people are watching that show.
Yeah. Well, and by the way, I wanted to call him the other day, dude. Taylor is, and obviously this is just my take, but Taylor's so fucking.
He's so funny,
dude. He's so good. He said something. It was this short thing about about Jason Hopper. When he rips on him, it's hilarious. But he said something that was hilarious. Like he was like, he's got big ape hands, and he said something. So it was like a massive rip on Jason, but at the same time, it was like actually really good analysis on like why Jason's going to be good at an event. And I was like, dude, that is so. We have such vanilla ass analysis sometimes in this space, and just that from Taylor it cracked me up, but it was also like dialed in analysis.
What did you think? I saw a clip the other day of Tommy Marquez's analysis of me. He said I was a hedonist. I had to fucking look that word up. I think that that means like you're into like sensual pleasures or something. And that I was a sensationalist. I don't even know what that means.
I don't think I agree with that. I don't think a sensational. That means like you just like say things like you overstate things just.
Oh no, but I am a person who presents stories in a way that is intended to provoke public interest or excitement. Oh, at the expense of accuracy. Ooh.
I think you do that when you're trying to prove a point.
Yeah. Okay, good. I like that. We can be friends as long as you kiss my ass. We can be friends.
I just take that shit as a thought experiment when you do stuff like that.
Good. Thank you.
Dude, good on Gracie for throwing out an abortion take.
God, yeah.
I think it was wildly underdeveloped, but I do respect her.
Yeah. She seems. I agree. She doesn't seem like she's around thinkers, right? But she's turning into a thinker. I wasn't a thinker at her age. I was like ooga booga, put in the bong rips in Nintendo games. You know what I mean? Like hockey. So I was pretty impressed with her.
You say that, dude, but are you saying that like if people who knew you when you were 20 and then they never saw you again, but they saw you now, like they wouldn't even recognize your personality? Because I think you're hard on yourself. There's no way you are the way you are now, and you were booga booga, fucking Mario Kart player.
I mean, I've just always been really open, but other than that, what's inside of me has totally changed. But yeah, I was always really open. I was like my character, like, you know what I mean, has always been the same. I've always just, I mean, I know some people don't perceive it because of how wild I get on this show, but I've always just been a nice person and go out of my way for other people. But other than that, I don't know, dude. It's been a pretty I think my parents are pretty disappointed that I believe in personal accountability. That I'm not a communist.
Mine too. Some CNN. I have some hardcore CNN parents.
Dude, I've been watching so much CNN. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
It's so insane. Ever since they had the death ticker just constantly on for the COVID, and like no one was like that was, I just can't, I haven't been able to take it seriously ever.
Hey, dude, how old are you?
32.
Well, you might be a little too young, but during the Gulf War, they had this thing every day where they would tell you the fucking, like, it was like a 5-tier threat system. I was watching a video on that the other day. Like every morning, like it was, I think it was after the Trade Center bombing. Like there was always like the daily threat, and it would like be reported on the news. Today we're at green. Today we're at red, and it was like this threat. Like everyone in the country watched for how close we were to another bombing. It was fucking ridiculous, dude. It was ridiculous.
It's insane. I don't understand how I can't, like, I have parents that are like smart, and I'm like, do you not see, like, what is the function of this? Like, what do you guys think the function of this shit is? Insane. The death ticker was crazy. I'm like, does it really matter that like we're at whatever 50,435, and then 10 minutes later we're at 50,442?
All I would ever tell my parents is, "Do you know anyone who died?" They'd be like, "Nope." I'm like, "All right, well then, how do you believe this? Like, do you know? Like, you know what? Do you know someone who knows someone who died?" And they'd be like, "Nope."
Yeah, but it's just, I mean, it's a lesson in, you know, you're never gonna fucking flip someone. You're never gonna flip someone with logic.
I may have given your phone number away. I'm holding the phone to the mic. It may have looked at the. Oh, let me ask you one more question. Do you think that was Danielle Brandon who called yesterday?
So when I was listening to this, there was a comment up that said that before I even got to the part where she called. And then so when she called, I was looking for it. The first minute sounded a lot. And I was thinking in my head, no way she thinks that you make an effort to try to, like, I don't know how you would change her. I don't know. So there, I could see it going either way. I'm going to say yes.
Wow. So if I told you, like, hey, you have to bet $1 million on whether it's her or not her, you say it would be her.
Correct.
Wow. And then do you think for sure that girl knew her?
Wait, I'm saying it was her.
Yeah, but if even that, let's say it wasn't her, do you think that girl knew her?
Yes.
I'm looking to see. It wasn't her phone number who called.
I don't know, but
yeah,
that girl didn't just go to bat for her. That girl was like fucking swinging for the fences, and she was. I mean, it was nobody just anonymously defends her that hard. Yeah. Because the way that the dog thing, when Kate was really grilling her about it, the way she stood around like saying it was there's no, and that's not just. No, I do think it was.
Hey, your dog can't bite someone unless it's in your house.
I agree, dude. If my dog bites somebody, like, that's a severe problem. That's like I gotta like take time off work to figure out like where I need to take this dog. Like that's like a first level priority. Dog ever bites somebody.
Hey, I just put in the phone number. I put in the phone number that called me yesterday. Nothing pops up on Google. You know, normally at least something would pop up. Nothing. It says I have nothing on that number.
Do you think it sounded like her?
I did. I answered it. And I thought for sure it was her. Right. But now I don't. But now I don't know. But I like whoever that girl was. I liked her. I liked her voice and just her demeanor, and I just liked her.
She definitely stood her ground against the firing squad. I did respect that. I recall thinking that was respectable.
And she stayed calm. And Danielle does have a lot of different voices. Like sometimes she talks and she sounds like she's from the hood. Sometimes I'm like, is this a black girl? Other times she sounds like, you know, white trash from Fresno. And then other times she sounds like a normal human. So she got some skills. She got some acting skills. Sometimes she even sounds like she's like on Oxycontin or something. Like she's like lisping or slurring the trip.
I kept waiting because I was really convinced it was her. I kept waiting for her to like fuck up and like fuck up the pronouns and say like I instead of she.
Yeah.
And then I do also believe in that Danielle is a very good liar. So I think she probably has that dialed in.
Well, the caller was good. I thought it made the show.
The show didn't even need that, but yes, that was crazy. It adds just yet another layer of texture to it.
Mr. Lange, Sevi, how much did you pay this caller to call in and glaze you all day? Let's keep that between us.
Sure.
All right. Thanks, dude.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Bye. You guys, it's hard to find out which calls are the real calls because the phone's ringing like constantly now that person fucking doxed me. I got doxed. I was born at night, but not last night. That caller was absolutely orchestrated by DB. That's how you talk when you have swollen lips. Could it be Danielle's mom? It did not sound like a lady of that level of maturity. And the number and the number does not match Danielle Brandon's. I'm so bummed my phone's not working right now. Caller, hi.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
How do you go about who's gonna talk to who at the games behind the scenes? Like, do you go up to Danielle right now and be like, hey, I just want to get a quick
No, I'll give her.
Or you give it to somebody else.
No, we won't talk to her at all. We'll give her unless like it's basically just social nuance. If she like last year at the games, we didn't make eye contact once. If I'm far away from her, I'll watch her and I'll if I see her like Fikowski has given me like nonverbal cues that it's okay to approach him, or some athletes will give you nonverbal cues, or like last year at the games, I went and I said hi to Shane and he was polite, but he was cold. And so I know not to talk. Do you know what I mean? It's just, it's just like some common sense shit. You know what I mean? If Danielle came off and there were like 6 cameras on her, then maybe it's okay to approach her. I don't want to fuck anyone's games up. I'm not there to make anyone feel uncomfortable or play gotcha with them. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to put someone in a position where they're like, hey, I don't want to talk to you. And so like, even like Laura Horvat one year, I stayed away from her because she's been just like outright just mean to me and told me I suck and my questions are horrible and all this stuff. And so I stayed away from her. And then one year she told someone, tell Sevon to quit being a pussy and come over and film with me. And so then I came over and filmed with her. And of course she was just abusive. And then I just stopped filming with her. I can't, in those situations when someone's doing that, it's so outlandish like that. I can't tell if she's even being serious. I can't tell if like maybe culturally that's the way she's supposed to be. Mr. Matosian, the Glintons need 25 more subs for monetization. Can we get them there? Everyone go to Glinton Things YouTube channel and subscribe. Garrett Clinton will be hosting the podcast with John Young and J.R. Howell during the days at the CrossFit Games this year. Garrett and Colleen are absolutely amazing podcasters. Yeah, I don't know. So basically, and you know, like I've been texting with Shane a little bit and feeling him out and just feel people out. And like, that's why I talked to Gracie. I think Gracie would be great. You know, I think this year, the younger athletes have so much less baggage that probably will be more focused on them, I think, this year, just to make it easy.
A good number of young guys and girls. That would be good.
Yeah, make it easier on the team. You know, Ricky will be great. Jay Crouch will be great. Maddie will be great. Like I know the ones that are just like, you know, who will be cool. Jason will probably be cool. Dallin and James will be fucking absolutely amazing. Jason, I still have to kind of like assess. I think I've done something to hurt his feelings. So I would like to clear that up. Gazan would have been great. And also some people can kind of put aside their, like in 10 years, the behind the scenes always become classics. And there are things that always people go back and watch. And I think the athletes who are smart, who have good teams around them will be like, hey, if you can put your feelings aside and remember that like in 10 years, you're not going to be glad that you didn't participate in the behind the scenes. You're going to be disappointed. Like, so no matter how much you think I'm a fucking asshole or you hate me or whatever, you're going to look back in 10 years and you're going to be like, fuck, I should have sucked it up.
Yep.
So
Should have.
yeah. So it's kind of, and I know that. And so I don't know it in a cocky sense. Yeah. Colton will be absolutely amazing. We'll stick someone to Colton like glue. That's just kind of home cooking too, right? Hopefully like people like Lydia and Colton, like you just want to, the team just wants to serve them. Right. But I don't do it in an arrogant. I don't mean it in an arrogant way that they'll wish they would have. I mean it almost like
In a professional way.
or almost even like in a familial, like almost like in a,
You know, you've done how many of them?
yeah.
You have, it's just like an archive.
Yeah, like
It's like
I'm
the
not,
journal.
I'm never, you're not doing me any favors by talking to me. And I'm doing you the favor. I know that sounds arrogant, but and on top of that, I'm like really humble about it in the sense that like if you don't, I don't care. But like you really are gonna want this. I'm trying to think of an example like with your kids. It's like you're gonna be so my kid
in front of the Grand, like you did. You should have taken that picture in front of that Grand Canyon or the Redwoods, and you didn't.
Yes.
You said that not too long ago.
Let me. I'll tell you when I told my kid the other day. My kid's like, "Hey, how come I can't play video games?" And I go, "Hey, dude, here's the deal. In 10 years, you're never gonna look back and be like, fuck, I wish I played more video games when I was a kid." And he starts laughing. He goes, "You're probably right." And I go, "But you might look back and be like, fuck, I wish I would have spent more time on the trampoline." And it's my job just to keep you on that path, dude. Like you can't watch TV or play video games except for Friday and Saturday when the sun goes down. It's just the fucking way it is, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You're never gonna, I promise you, if I thought it would benefit you in any way or you'd be disappointed you missed out on that. And he's like, okay, I got it. And it's like that, like to the athletes, like you're not gonna look back in 10 years and be like, I sure stuck it to Sevon. I'm glad I'm not in that behind the scenes. Maybe you won't care. I don't believe that. Maybe you won't care, but you're definitely 99% chance going to wish you would have participated in them as opposed to not have.
Doing great, man. Doing great.
So anyway, all right. Thanks, dude. Are you going to the games?
Yeah, I'll be there on Tuesday morning.
Awesome.
Thursday morning.
All right. Can't wait to see you.
I'll see you there.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
Let me see. Bye.
See that, Pat? I was sucking myself off. See that? Yeah. What I'd like to do is Vellner was always amazing at competitions because like he would come on the show like while he was eating. Like that part of his like processing after he was done was like hanging out and like he would come on the podcast and shoot the shit with us. I so appreciated that from Patrick. That was so fucking cool. And I'm hoping that this year, I mean, there's people on my mind. I'm thinking, I wonder if Nick Johnston will talk to us every day if he'd come on the podcast. I wonder if Colton will. I'm just thinking of people that might be reliable like that. Or people, the thing is those people can add so much to the show, even if it's like they're walking to their car. I remember, I think it was, who's the coach out of Europe? He was a games athlete one year, young guy. I can't remember, but one year, and I think maybe even Jack Farlow did this one year while they were walking to their car, they just came on for a few minutes. No, not Harry Lightfoot. This was a coach. Oh yeah, Harry Lightfoot would be great to come on too. not Yami. This was a it's kind of an obscure guy. Forte, no, that's Australia. Good guess. Not Steve Fawcett. This is Houday, thank you. Houday. Auden, Macau. Auden. Oh, you changed your picture, Auden. Looking yoked. Oh, you saw a good picture of your arm and you're like, fuck yeah, that one. Houday one year I think came on like after when he was walking to his car. That shit's cool. Even if you came on for like 5 minutes and be like, hey, what's up? I'm fucking tired. What do you want? Like that. You at that point you're doing me a solid too. That adds so much to the podcast. Even just seeing those guys, because when they're at the games and that's going on, everyone's so excited to get a glimpse. So burp 5 out of 10. Thank you, Mr. Clark. Who the hell is Houday? He's legit. Andre Houday, he's legit. Yeah, people like Darren Hunsucker would do that. Rich would do it if he could. Rich is always great. Hackenbrook. I haven't done much with Tommy, but Tommy's great. All right. I think Clydesdale's on now. I got shit to do. I'm doing a Jay Vera's coming over today, and we're gonna go through all the equipment and build cameras and start packing. All right. Thanks, guys. I will see you guys. Oh, who's coming on tomorrow? Gracie was great today. Oh, I don't have anyone tomorrow. I need a games athlete tomorrow. I need 2 games athletes tomorrow. Hopefully I can find someone. I have no one tomorrow. Do you know any games athletes who want to come on? Danielle, if you want to come on tomorrow, that'd be great. Danielle, I'm just as nervous as you are. Just come on. It'll be fun. You can be nice. You can be mean. You can do whatever you want. Thank you, Pat. I appreciate it. I'll come on. Very nice of you, Mr. Lange. Great offer. Head on over to Clydesdale. Love you guys. Bye-bye.